Akwaba. Hold your baby closer. Some. My love, my baby. Hey, my baby. Come, my legs are shaking. My legs are shaking now. Bob Pinado. Heba. Bob Pinado. I have too many copyrights warning. Marie. Basa me yanka sisa wonya mane yamfa wonkwe. Let's dance to the disco sounds of baby. To the foxtrot dance. Rock, baby. Kissing, darling, now. Kiss me, softly, darling, now. Changing. Bob Pinado. Akwaba. Daddy Lumba. Intertegulate. Copywriting the Dawson. Alomo blogger, Mabaland. Can it be Coca-Cola? For Trimo Fitanatio, Quadro for so. Senor, maybe once one no show me back where to. And I'm say meeting, daddy. Why did you say so? Ega on can you say so? Then so, on ye guy who's there. Bonya me shonu dear. Ni bonya me shonu. Is nobody she already see that you have be to me say oh 80. Dr. Baumia, Heba. And your minty on side ni we say wow. On side Baumia. on say do na bro boy mo nyamene anti wo akwa babiom daddy limbasi akwa ba hey Meli wona ho ato saa no dodo mina yewe hize ya go tinyo obi ane obi ehi kwa choyam uzu grana mi o go atinyo baby amiana metiso Oba komenya Indiana, Udimina Mevium Zazo, and I'm with a meeting that day. Why did he want his out? Oh, talentless karaoke. Meaning another day, meaning no day, time for me and to me saying, oh, 80. Aye, MPP for life. My father would be proud of me from the grave because he was so MPP and I moved heaven and earth to make him NDC. Dada, I'm back home. Some new away. He died in embassy. On Seda. But we must say on Seda. Aquaba. On Seda. It is possible. Minyami. Hi. Hey. Nirad, huh? Tintina, my wife was a Mama, people when you minisio. Minyami. My wife was a I'm a people when you minisio. Tintina, my wife was a Mama, people when you minisio. Senyame osi uhini a uboa wo si uti fom kra eche ne nto idi masem to erade anymore ebrana mi ya bofra no we are singing yimi maya o mitumeni a nensa minina baza nyina sena papa so eni wo misu yemeni no zona misaka o adun ready mi a befia Enti mwane jidi da se Oyeni papa mesa Ama ube bienyi niao Ama ube yo brimpong Ama midiarity ama my soul Dati lumbe ma nyeni da Oh, sorry, say me waste your time wati. Se when inji se ni aminiaji ya enye there is something going wrong. Akwaba. Nasa kumu ya dinya. Ya pabo mama. Akwaba. I was live this morning on TikTok. And you ready to go on to Chinese? My dear Clyde. Hey. Akwaba. Nasa kumu ya dinya. Ya pabo mama. Nenye jidi twano. Nasa kum ya dinya. Ya nya. Woo. Nenya jiji chano. It's a Mami, I was born this way. Me pacho. No pay. Me pese. Me sign basis say. Maria Mokwa Buedu. The woman I am obsessed with. The woman I envy. The woman I want to be. Because na kebeden. Me die mede na mesin. Menyane saa. Unless I wish to be like her. Mama, yen fast enyum no nkwa ha. Mon copyright me na ma black. Wow, into oh, asante didi so asantinkai. Therefore, in the world for day, yeah, won't frame your brain. Therefore, in the world for Nanado, not to say. Nanado is on the campaign trail. Oh, now also flag bearer way. That should be your concern. Coming here to tell me I am mad goes without saying. Me dear, asem no me de panty me bossa chido otoi. Otoya na why you zontoi. Momentie internet messiah.
Sometimes I want to tell people. I saw some Mugabe's issue in Bayern. There were some people sitting on social media insulting me, and then because we are meet, But you see how right now those people who were sitting on different platforms, how foolish you people look.
Kwabna owus. Oh, come now, me that the rose. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, prof. Maybe 1 minute.
Maturity is about sitting down and analyzing issues before you act. At this point, Mugabe on this platform has basically shown maturity action. So every day I keep telling people, we are paying you or and sometimes I want to tell people. I saw some Mugabe's issue with Bayern. There were some people sitting on social media insulting me, and then because when you meet, but you see how right now those people who were sitting on different platforms, Eddie and tell them how foolish you people look. You see how stupid you people look now. Maybe I become see and yet a dinner would do and as a brewa wabo and now one more I tantai would know what was seen to do. They say maturity is about sitting down and analyzing issues before you act. At this point, Mugabe on this platform has basically shown maturity. I have shown maturity. What about you? So every day I keep telling people, we are paying you or hand with me. And found all your bar where them point there now better. At this point, a day in our back. What do you tell me? Because when the issue happened, UK no Abraham no sin, me say name the day that it's not TV so the simba sad and the first me say hey shut up nyawa no abrewa nyawa no na baby achunchum nyawa no na baby achunchum. And I keep saying say Nili any answer any arrogance. So this platform I have built, it was built from hard work. Multimedia tried to shut me down, they couldn't.
That is a fact. Kevin Taylor has really put in the work. Which is why when he got himself involved in the Sewa Bruni scandal, and it was obviously a contorted story. There was some truth and too much exaggeration. I saw on Antwa, I saw on Epoabna. I don't stand anything to lie. Me buy na me posty yes Kevin, but Joe, the way I deem myself a very wise person. Now the way I revere you and your platform, no, Kevin Joe. If you really want to be part of this Bronia dear, then I will beg you to at least go by your strict ethical journalism rules, so that you cover your ass. Because to see Kevin Taylor post that Photoshop picture of Sewa Bruni sitting on a supposed bed on a falcon, Kevin, it felt like Nanaba Namwa jokingly or howeverly posted a Photoshop photo of herself in Manchester or somewhere. Thank you so much for the love, the likes. Oh, Costello. Always possible. Costello 221. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Maybe Kevin, Kevin. Maybe for Farida Mazi, because it will taint your platform. Kevin Taylor and Kasamu. Saforo it's ko Mekaichel Wankasamu. Mekaitre Auntie Monica Nancy Pomini baby Ozafa. No so one mime. If he's a trial message come Kevin Taylor. Or there. Oh, Victoria Asante Ofori, God bless you. It is already possible. Me pacho munja atemdidie no Hawaii na it boosts my morale. Say obi endi matem, I means I'm not doing something right. I also between can say ma etri obi man di matem ti munja atem no Hawaii misrema. Mr. Kevin, somebody like me, senior me boo no. Don't get involved when you are not going to come out to say it as is. Because as a one small embellishment, it is proven. So in fact, when I started, I was going to give Sewa Bruni just because Kevin Taylor was part of it. Now affected Kevin. So I decided to come and give Sewa Bruni the court scenario. Like, Sewa, these are the questions they will ask you. This is what they will ask you. You've said this here, say Nebekacho, and then Sinadoye sent some lots of info, audio, pictures. Now hindsight 2020, and seeing him in Accra and all I gathered, I am so positive that Sewa Bruni is right at a point when she said she had devices that she believes Hobson stole or whatever. But say I don't know if it was at the time of the so-called attempted say assassination or say robberies or whatever. But information, there was one in there that was damaging to Hobson and the MPP. So I told Felix Apia, say, Felix, check this one. As some ways, baby, I hope they can say no. If I play it publicly, it goes. It's detrimental to Mumu, not to Sewabuni. So I'm not going to play it because if I play it to Swa, then I will not. I will need to go and open another Pandora's box, which I was so sure was going to affect both parties so grossly, like it will affect Kevin and his platform because of the exaggeration, and it will also going to affect MPP through Crotch Adoye because of too much talk on the tape. Inti ɛhɔ na kɔsia no Crotch ɔbɛkyerɛ me say I am his intellectual woman now or appreciate me pa. Hobson say when he says I text messages now. So I was doing the court scenario for Sewa Bruni. The next thing I knew, Kevin Taylor was on my case. The Baba did some, yo, little boy, better check yourself. Why Ginny do my own? Maybe America show. I'm trying everything to get to you. When you used to talk on video, na me blanket in finimono, on a too much free, ecocoto whiskey no. So Walmart to say convenience store. Kevin there from me. And I know then send this guy. Me watch me send them now. Now bezintina time na be say wa bronyas na America show date. Ono na mfra we mfa. Me send message and reply. Me ma me mpo frɛ bi. Were you know did you not used to talk to my mother? Me fa Auntie Monica do. Muka kejina abozo me mruko aka ye mpama no. Sika no ofi Monica obe nye enim bia Safari enim bia. You people gave me $200 and instantaneously called my daughter mo bother mo. Auntie Monica, in the PDD case, you are the Kim Porter or the J-Lo or the Mary J. Blige of PDD. Say Kevin, you're PDD. No, now we're J. Blige and now the Kim Porter. You are an enabler. Kwasia kikakwa. Our Auntie Monica, now I'm sikada for data. But that particular day, you insisted that you needed my daughter's number because you have to put something in her account or whatever. When I gave it to you, you call Kwasia for. You think it takes $200 to have an interview with my daughter? And what the fuck were you going to discuss with my daughter? Any the fuck way. Albert Saforo, you know what I'm talking about. Me say me. Say me a vindictive and I say me yanka who Albert Saforo say when him say me to me I can say be a be end them and I wouldn't him. So I came and I said our Albert Saforo what through compound today anemuna I said I can't try to kaka Kevin one J because of me start on you are now no Kevin. Minyi manon tohwe size sorted the Z ball sorted that the small sorted down come on sorted there at Hambo and out that minim o treat tray no but so life no but to zin that drug addict that head shake come papa now me decided that Kevin for calling me those names when I was trying to put you on track for your own fucking sake. No. Watch how a mad woman can work. So I started, and I am proud to say I finished you round one. Kevin, how long has the exclusive interview with Evelyn Sewa Brone? There will be part two. Part two number that missing there. So Brahma Yankoi. Sewa Brony, what so there is nowhere in this world that somebody can forget how many children they have. We see I have 4 boys, including me love and India. If you love and why a besiaba because according to Ankasa, so when you called Mommy's daughter, her boyfriend, me and Mommy's daughter, she's now also living with a girl. I don't have anything against One who said, Nana Jane, or they try to try. Monsha picture we had to pay me the better or TikTok. Monsa and go back to Kevin.
Yes.
Nana Jane try to try. Monsha. This is Ghana's Ellen DeGeneres. What color is her shoes? What color is the footwear? TikTok. Na no pay. Mama find share YouTube before. Monsha impabuane the color. Someone who say LGBTQY. Monsha. Nande a hockey sticks. Share. Ebaka de or cover cricket. When mpabuane colors na. When mpabuane colors no. Abirwa say. When mpabuane colors no. What does it depict to you? What does it depict to you? And this woman is divorced. After her divorce, me see, this is why you were so interested in me when we met in Egypt. To feel what papa. What dam. If we do ye gay, true. Shen. Kevin, I'm passing me unquay. Or was it Puff Daddy? Oh, Trent Marie, see, I will tell you, Kevin is the face. Oh, pray. Muntia Kevin.
Now, sometimes I want to tell people. I saw some Mugabe's issue with Bayern. There were some people sitting on social media insulting me, and then because when you meet, but you see how right now those people who were sitting on different platforms, AD and tell them how foolish you people look. You see how stupid you people look now. They be American see Nini and yet a junior would do and as a brow wabo and now I know I tam with Numa was seeing it too. They say maturity is about sitting down and analyzing issues before you act. In the end, at this point, Mugabe on his platform has basically shown maturity. I have shown maturity. What about you? So every day I keep telling people, we are paying you or how and found all your bar where bemo. At this point, today and I'll be at this point, you know, a day in our back. What do you tell me? Because when the issue happened, Abroad be not UK no Abroad and no Abroad. The mission in the day that it's not team so the simple side they do and the carry terror and the press me say hey shut up nyawa no Abroad nyawa no baby achunchum nyawa no baby achunchum. And I keep saying, say, Nili, any answer, any arrogance. This platform I have built, it was built from hard work.
It's true.
Multimedia tried to shut me down, they couldn't. So many platforms, and they're sorry, multimedia so I strike here. I have been dealing with this for years. People trying to strike my platform down. You can't. The reason why you can't, and they say, it's a solid platform. And I have better legal team. I have better editorial team. I have better ghost team that don't just take decisions. So they are wise. So what is social media now? When you say before now say now okasa anyhow. It does not change the narrative. The narrative is I am bigger than you. And it's a fact. I am bigger than you and your whole family because nobody knows you. The system does not know you. You have not really done anything. A bit to Ghana for us a way dear conconsa and then as soon as you go MPP, you have poison over NDC. I didn't just subine.
Our Ghana, Minyoka say, where's the 25 years one chrome? On Tumunko, subine. Oriana wabetna UK. Now I catch them say, oh, on only one for no in a form, Timo do Ghana, say, see, not in a form, Timo. Everything will be under control. She can't even go to Chebi. Wababa catapult.
Usubine. These are the people I keep telling. But let me correct something. I travel on twins. We don't go there now. Maybe I have a catcher say, Sadie, I am the first person to put Sadie on TV. Nick and Taylor, without taking a dime. I am the first person. Sadie really cool friend said, green screen, you're the same. We don't go there now. As soon as you go MPP, you have a poison over NDC. I didn't just subine, usubine. These are the people I keep telling. But let me correct something. I traveled for the past 2 days. Mokai said, Sadie we ebegina, maybe name means
Sadie we no. Marie na Kevin referred to as Sadie when patch your YouTube. Mo do so Mr. Mo ye comment na me mudi na me acknowledge why my why. MPP always. Mami Bedua, it is already possible, although
of a human being. You can say a disease of a human being. I say can on to me, we don't go there. Now, maybe I have a catcher say, Sadie we, I am the first person to put Sadie we on TV, Nick and Taylor, without taking a dime. I am the first person. Sadie we need to cool friend and say, green screen, you're the same me.
Marie, we are now with the green screen, Dick Kevin at them. It can be sent on to a green screen. You say on your beer. Oh no, I can't in the green screen or the tip up. Be ye cry, aseno, be ye time, and away.
To be on phone, to direct Sadie we, severe green screen works. It is me. I am the first person to let Sadie we who say, hey, sir, I am the first person to give exposure to disease of a human being. Sometimes I want to tell people. I saw some Mugabe's issue with Bayern. There were some people sitting on social media insulting me, and then because when you meet, but you see how right now those people who were sitting on different platforms, AD Mattel, how foolish you people look. You see how stupid you people look now. Maybe I make a see and yet a junior would do, and as I bro wabo, and now I know I tantai with no more was seen to do. They say maturity is about sitting down and analyzing issues before you act. In the end, at this point, Mugabe on his platform has basically shown maturity. I have shown maturity. What about you? Why pass here? So every day I keep telling people, we are paying you or how do we and found all your bar where bear. At this point, then I'll be at this point, you know, a day in our Becca. What do you tell me? Because what Jimmy? Because when the issue happened, sir, I will be not UK no Abraham and Nunes, sir, everywhere. You may say I need the day that it's not TV so. The simple side, they do and the press may say, hey, shut up, Miawa no Abrawa. Miawa no baby achuntum, Miawa no now baby achuntum. And I keep saying, say, Nili any answer, any arrogance. This platform I have built, it was built from hard work. Multimedia tried to shut me down, they couldn't. So many platforms, and they're sorry, multimedia so I strike here. I've been dealing with this for years. People trying to strike my platform down. You can't. The reason why you can't, and then they say, it's a solid platform. And I have better legal team. I have better editorial team. I have better ghost team that don't just take decisions. So they are wise. So what is social media now? When you say before now say, na okasa anyhow. It does not change the narrative. The narrative is, I am bigger than you. And it is a fact.
Yep.
I am bigger than you and your whole family because nobody knows you. The system does not know you. You have not really done anything. A bit of Ghana Quackers away dear conconsa and as I see Uko MPP. Yeah, poison over and
on to me pon coffee. Me see where is the 25 years anniversary? Waka quentium. On to me coffee.
Bigger than you and your whole family because nobody knows you. The system does not know you.
No.
You have not really done anything. A bit of Ghana Quackers away dear conconsa and as I see Uko MPP. Yeah, poison over NDC added to Subain. These are the people I keep telling. But let me correct something. I traveled for the past 2 days. Mokai said, this is a disease of a human being. You can say a disease of a human being. I say, we don't go there. Now, remember how the catcher say, I am the first person to put Sadiwe on TV, Nick and Taylor, without taking a dime. I am the first person. Sadiwe didn't crew friend and say, green screen, you the same me. I am the first person to be on phone to direct Sadiwe to be a green screen works.
So, Marie, as self-explanatory as green screen is, who could suppose engineer of the universe? Who could name a quarter to 7? When to why a Kevin. Kevin, Oznelambia Sikanibi. Other to phone or the frown or chum, talk belly. Common green screen. On what if UK, near fra America, Kevin Taylor Chow. You are near the green screen at a what be siaba.
I'm the first person to let Sadiwe Kremusha who say, hey, sir, I am the first person to give exposure to disease of a human being.
To this disease of a human being. And I say, chair my free mind, chair my back up. Maybe back as I also media me my madam ninty. Before I go on to this, let me say something that I was saying in the one on TikTok before I lose the thought. And upon no be betray say pen dream TV on or say oh NDC in me. We started rough, say me frustrated and say and say do her now okay I'm see but of course great policies with lovely people. Number one NPP Nana Edusei Poku Ahwiniye Uzinsu yede yedase and I made the phone with the tree idea so I don't want to stretch out that far to touch the comments and then it will fall. Why? Timmy Pamucho. And then mean to me penny comments. But Pen Dream TV's can't stand and I'm catching and say, and I want to repeat myself. Make I say, me I am Rebecca Kevin tell you one case we are moving to spare parts na dress in the year seminar, but me I am that sweet. But if you I just don't want to be tired, you know. I would make Jimmy that why your belly. But if you try to make it look metro, metro by me you fucking too. Metro the colors of the rainbow. Bako. That motion na Jane now. So me back Kevin Kasa me. You saw what I did. Then again I said, say, I don't think it was wise to bring John Mahama again for so many obvious reasons that I explained then. Wankasamu. May say we have youth, we have performed here youthful. Harry na Idris or was Sikana Yerka. But this is a guy that it will be an anonymous choice. Most of the people will love him. He's from the north. I repeat it. And also Wankasamu. Into over John Mahama. You all remember there, I was on my page, Kona, the most elegant, the most beautiful, the most all of it. The Queen of Ghana, Samira, my bestie. Oba mi page, you know. Oba mi page, so no, if you people will say the truth, after expressing how humbled I was to have her on my page and saying I couldn't do anything insulting after she had been there, I was going off. I also assured Her Excellency, say, I am elated to reaffirm to her that I insist on supporting Nikunu Dr. Baumia against my baby daddy, because even though I had previously started campaigning for Ken, his health and my witchcraft was telling me that it was not his time. On trend, it was obviously too short a notice and all of that. Kwasia besia ya wo friend Maria, Kevin are describing befittingly well. Obeka say me ye jealous say onu obi yire na Kevin besia na saye gwagwame no. Onu wa baga na maami my jealous, why I don't know. Obedi batem. Oh, it is possible, cry. Obedi matem. Ena ono ba Ghana. Na say serious campaigning. Timika tre Samira say, even though I am going to go all out to make sure that Nikunu be wini against me baby daddy no. Mini ni nyina ye ex no. Miria, I would humbly want to bow out and go support JM against Dr. Baumia because me Ndc. I did exactly that. But the first 2 days I put on the camera, I was led and I felt in my spirit that the only thing that was so detrimental to NDC was the blood hanging over our heads. Whether you people believe it, want to talk about it, want to acknowledge it, want to, and honestly, I'm back case, but I'm going to tell you again. Hello, good morning, 11:11. Nimpa kududua ewo John Jerry Papa Boom nsaso ode tea party na menu etimu ya ye friend no NDC no se wuti wiase mu ene ya ye ti sa wiase mu na wo fili se sa moja dodo no enye hwe mamu mu agimifo bi mutumi ko gina 37 ekogu nsa sensio ema Kwame Nkrumah one single person no na enia dodo we ya sa akwade ado oba breastfeeding mother no onu ni moja de na ebeye na mebeka kire mu say mumma yen the most spectacular reconciliation event spearheaded by Sir John Mahama na mode ni bekwa mumma John Mahama ho nti emfamfa so nti NDC no ho Inka John Mahama ni NDC fo nyina say forget campaign bia yen declare say sa anyway, even if it will mean forfeiting it, NDC is willing to rather go and make amends with all these families na moja ye related ya strana nanum say omunti ya ho omufa boni ni na nche omayentna say enuanom there be mo sanse wakra beka bi kwasie ya ne sinde reki obeka bi sa owu no they justified it. They justified the 79 murders. They justified it. Sir, you had the name to justify 79 murders. Na muri amabejina ha akoka ejira na enye na ado na ema command no. Moja bicha moja bi on. That's what I said. Me say. Someone to me, anya reparations. When to me, bridges gap no, maybe I can kind what General Kutu Achampon's daughter wrote the day Rawlings died. She was very happy, and rightfully so. Or say, hey, rest in peace. He should not rest in peace. He murdered my father. Oh, so. But you people want to sit and pretend to be in an oblivion, intentional, like dumbness. Okay. Eni mu be di mojano, eni mu be di akon. Fa hu de onim Bible quotation bia. Fa hu de nim Ghana mbraninya. Sansen wa de eba abosomsam a onim ni nya. Eba nimpa ewu ye kwesi omo a. Samson one knew every spiritual thing, but Samson one does not think that the bloods of these people, upon which the very foundation of the NDC party is founded, you people don't think anything should be done about it. You're sick in your heads. You are sick in your heads. No amount of nenchie sacrifices are mubeye and a pasa no meno. If we are believing, which I do believe, says slave trade, the ones who even willingly drowned themselves, they are the cause of all the hurricanes. If you go and you read and you research, you will know. Say hurricane, if you one particular portion of the ocean and it took on a Honson as slaves, say if that is still in effect till today. Namuka say a free fa. To say Marie na no egum there Corvette. No there Cocoa Road, no the Corvette. Dam again no I de much craban. Dam again. Ono ankasa beka de feli na ne ba we school. Na feli, you see the only reason you couldn't say they just wanted to balance it. Oh, can you imagine? Yeku account for and yeku pepe for and yeku ayi for yeku we for so ba we ayi before there obia nya corrupt obia nya asem ba yenku bi wo mu a asa omo kofa nkokọ na omo say mo fa poultry de ba ako na mo fa afie de ba ako na mo yenya akokọ asencha ni hom de mo fa krokro ba ako mbeka ho. Such stupidity is what the party is built on. You people who want to discuss it, Mrs. Yakwa Kurumwa, so wouldn't Ahuma, ye fra almost so mumbedi a chia, and come up a jume papa biaye. Aye, also bampa, why a day India no crew, or no one pano, why a day India no crew? Kwasi penny, sa a wood dear way, ni moja no ase a woman hammer and san no dear. Nyankopon who a man akwankyerɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ we no fan cleansing ho ɔse ɔba na ɔbɛkoto ayi pillow so wɔ n'anim a Jesus ɔkɔ Gethsemane o sɛ hemfa na ɔkɔbɔ mpaeɛ no baby ɔse ntumi antumi antwɛn dɔnhwere baako koraa madeda ɔse antumi antwɛn dɔnhwere baako koraa madeda no did you see him putting any cushion down before he knelt down? Ocho. Messi sa moja na wo monsa ho no a mu bu menugu so no. Sansen wa na wo dida fun according to you. Do you think that you people can just gloss over it? Ya de mo mabesia nice mu be mu de ya sa opposition abefono mo. Kwame Nkrumah, it is alleged, say no pregnant women. Yes, your warm wicked supple. No, we come, it is alleged. You could see, say man. Kwame Nkrumah na look see them man. Say Obi to say Ralph, or can say, you can say, I say he has a Kwame Nkrumah. Now you think it is an appellation. Anyhow, how will you end? If you are like Kwame Nkrumah, obviously you're also going to die in exile. And it's not a pretty thing if you ask me. Mr. Matinagana, Shamosima Chimegu. Shamosima Mania Rollins chain. Rollins chain, Cochida Moforce and Sana, Nina. There will be no blocking, no. There will only be muting. You stay, you listen. Wakoma be she untumi so nkasa. Me mfrɛ wa ha untumi akɔ. Share my free mind. Yenko. Let me even Google it. I don't care if I deviate and this becomes what I discussed today. I really don't mind. I can just change the topic. (1979) killing of army generals, unjustifiable. Activist confesses. Listen. Mwana mu bisa me kwasia questions no. Mumbetie. 1979 killings of army generals, unjustifiable. Activist confesses after 39 years. After 39 years, muka sa denti na wako confessi. Oda onna. Rollins onu no nim ade ode koye. Oda onna. Wo dia obeda. Wo besa wonder see a former activist of the June 4th 1979 uprising and 31st December 1981 revolution has said that there is no justification for the murder of eight senior army officers perceived to be corrupt. Rollins, Eduana Gary boy, onu ni degrees is saying according to Marie, obi ye adwuma was sensibly sani pakro or ye adwuma or package shelves or nye graduate ti se ni kunu kwasia na chise of Kevin Taylor training green screen ye no. Rollins ni degrees ya ahen okunyimpa na ozi ye ozinya fame okunyimpa na ozinya fame na we are build a party one why mobile what sense how sensible was school ahen na Rollins akọ no tumut na no perceive okay how he is perceiving and killing people has corruption ama corruption asietu ya holding back names while speaking on Upfront on Joy News TV on Wednesday, Kwesi Edu was saddened that some of the persons who participated in the killings are the very people grabbing properties currently. Mona muku nkrofo no mumu ejifo Nana Kunedu only property nkrofo Zenato oba wiase hospital edwuma oye why and how many months what property does she have a conscience that her father murdered people or she doesn't has she addressed it or addressed it with your nerve no see do you want a repeat of 79 now what you all shed why you damn baba but in 1979 General I.K. Echankon, Major General E.K. Utuka, Rear Admiral Joke Amedume, Major General Kote, General F.W.K. Akufu, Air Vice Marshal George Yawuachi, Lieutenant General Akwesi Amankwa Efrifa, and Colonel Roger J. Feli, who was just to balance the equation. According to Marie, Feli was just, Marie, we are buawate, we are bua. Who papa cron for na MPP for ye nedi nimpo. Omo akase oboni tuo. But who dey win himself Feli na ne ba wo school. Win himself Feli wanya bone. By NDC foi, omo found that can say, yanko found just to say, me could be section of the party. The fact was say yetiriasia and muna that's why NDC no. You see nothing wrong with those murders. It's a thing of concern. Open Crawford, to me far back as slavery. Say nana kwasi artifact from mama. Ba mumu bie ni hwa otumi sorry no kan boldly say ye kunipa na mama ye kwana ye goka nkrofo akomanto omu ye mufo ubenya Marie kwasia anaba aba as ding say MPP for the poison man nkrofo only proof bia all you have to do is Google 79. You will see who the people who were murdered on command by your fucking founder, who really shouldn't be resting in peace. They were executed by firing squad at the Teshi shooting range in Accra amidst chants of "let the blood flow." Na kwasia be the fifth. Well, on your fifth prat. Kwasia muma, but this not this prat. Kwesi prat, ne hwa no aye de, kotochi, ne hwa no mfimfim de. Hey, why there akrenti? Kwesi prat. Why there akrenti? No, odechi, let the blood flow. Let abuwa. Mbua. Look at these men from left to right. Oh, Ignatius Kutu Achampon, Akwesi Amankwa Efrifa, Rear Admiral Joy K. Amedome, and General FWK Akufu. Monshaom. Perceived to be. Perceived. Ewo Eduana Gari boy na jimuno. Eduana Gari boy na jimuno. Na jimuno. Ono sha we are corrupt. Oku we corruption na ende. The execution was carried out by the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, AFRC, on June 16th. Hey, kind of bad day. June 16th and June 26th, 1979, led by Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlins. He said if the executions had not been carried out, the rank and file of the Ghanaian army would have slaughtered the officer corpse. Look at his justification. Nkwasiake kasa. We ya fana human rights we ya any who protests. Ye wu owu ye ko yasane yama state burial so we wampa. Mwa. We physically okun krofo. Rawlins confesses, in quotation, sacrificing innocent commanders. Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlins retired. Then the quotation begins. There was a moral outrage, and at that time, it was considered that there was too much corruption, into brackets, kalabule, then Kalabule then, but if you compare it to today, the offenses in those days are nothing. Stated Kwesi Edu, who served on the housing subcommittee of the confiscated assets committee of the AFRC. They confiscated, and this man is saying, I was part of the committee, but the supposed crime that we said was in the country for which we murdered these people senselessly, no. Comparing it to today, no. Why did the murdering stop? Why didn't Rollins keep murdering people? Some was being the ban Jimmy Stem me kusan for aging mother wakokuno. And you people think say the comrade Kwesi Edu also accused Jerry John Rawlings, the leader of the military junta that ruled the country briefly in 1979 and later in 19 FRC and Provisional National Defense Council PNDC time. Now, ya kokoso online here Zakaji sardine nyama no. Now if you are from one PNDC, young boy, Rawlings is not the same person. Be interested also to participate in decisions affecting their life. The time he left office, January to Raymond Appa. Or by and kuku. We are for the youth. I'll rise can shout, but sing it shout. Thank you so much for I will join the team. Kwesi Edu said he fell out with PNDC chairman in 1982 because he felt Rawlings was just shouting most of the time, but was not putting any sound economic policies that were needed to bring change in the lives of the people. Do you hear? I'm going to say, the confiscating Rawlings on Bakanya and saying, why high did well, we did well. We could kill them. Bank cancer, their policy behind the bread and say, hey, ready. They say, I was no coffee. Also, Kwesi said he fell out with the PNDC chairman Rawlings in 1982 because he felt Rawlings was just shouting most of the time and needed to bring change in the lives of the people. 39th anniversary of June 4th, addressing a rally on June 4th, 2018, to climax the 39th anniversary celebration of the June 4th uprising, Rawlings accused some Ndc. Rawlings accused some National Democratic Congress of not living the ideals of the June 4th and 31st December probity and accountability upon which the NDC was formed. June 4th, 1979 and 31st December 81 were not about individuals or a small group of people. They came about as a result of a deterioration of all that Ghana stood for. The freedom and justice that we so proudly tout as our national motto had been lost on us. The house cleaning. Rawlings are brave, so now they have friend Rawlings chain. I want to know how that happened. Since he came to save us from the corruption. On by they not know Rawlings chain, no. So I'm just asking, how did that happen? The house cleaning exercise that occurred in 1979 sacrifices that today some choose to distort for their selfish political ends. I speak of the history of the June 4th because it stood for the restoration of the values of freedom and justice, probity and accountability, transparency and integrity, and a dedication to truth. He told the gathering in Ho, the Volta region of Volta regional capital. Of course, but Kwesi Edu says that the main issue that made the June 4th uprising popular was not probity and accountability, but to make indigenous Ghanaians take control of the local economy, which was dominated by foreign nationals then. Chinese. The use of probity and accountability he suspects is to justify some of the excesses that were recorded during Rawlins's reign as a military leader. These days, we hear a lot about probity and accountability. The issue at that time was not probity and accountability. These days, people find it convenient to say that the core values of June 4 uprising 79 and 81 were probity and accountability, but it is not true. It is something that they picked along the way when they saw that they were going away from everything. So they have to find a way of justifying themselves. But NDC4, you will pretend that all of this happened because Akufo-Addo was going to become the president in 2016. That is why everything is Akufo-Addo's fault. They had to go and also murder the judges. 6 executed.
And elimination of human beings in the history of Ghana occurred on June 30th, 1982, which is now famously commemorated as Martyrs' Day every year, was the darkest day in Ghana's political, legal, and military history. It was the day that 3 learned High Court judges, including a pregnant woman, were abducted from their homes in the early evening, driven away to a military base outside Accra, and dastardly beheaded. Their charred bodies were later found by ordinary citizens. The event shook the nation. J.J. Rawlins was the head of state, and Captain Chikata was the national security boss. J.J. addressed the nation and promised to establish a full inquiry into the matter. He set up a special investigation board, SIB. The SIB was chaired by former Chief Justice, the most learned Justice Azukra. Here is Kevin Shillington, on page 92 of his book, Ghana and the Rawlins Factor. A special investigations board was set up on the 15th of July to investigate the killings. By then, rumors had already begun to circulate which alleged that members of the PNDC itself were involved in the crime, and that the killing of these particular judges who had overturned the rulings of the previous AFRC regime was in fact welcomed by the PNDC government, if not actually committed at its own instigation. Rumors got to such a pitch that a week later, J.J. Rawlins himself was driven to protest publicly his own innocence and that of other members of the PNDC. He pointed out that such a deed was totally against the interests of the government, particularly at a time when it badly needed to regain public credibility. The fact that the rumors had gained such a hold, however, was an indication of the extent to which the PNDC was losing the confidence of some articulate sections of the community in this matter. What made matters worse was that the rumors were not entirely without foundation. Plot: a lance corporal and 3 colleagues confessed to the killings, but the most significant of all is that it emerged that the whole thing had been organized by Joachim Amatekwe, a member of the PNDC until his resignation in August 1982. He made his first sworn testimony to the SIB in October 1982. Finally, in November, in what in retrospect can be seen as an attempt to blackmail the PNDC into from the firing squad, Amatekwe tried to implicate Captain Kojo Chikata, special security advisor to the PNDC and a close colleague of J.J. Rawlins. Although the chairman of the Special Investigations Board, Justice Azukra, accepted his latest allegation and recommended Captain Kojo Chikata's arrest and prosecution, the Attorney General decided otherwise. So, as it turned out, the testimony of Joachim Amatekwe that Captain Chikata had masterminded the murder was sustained by the former CJ, who recommended the prosecution of the captain, among others. The Attorney General had the power to make the decision, and Justice Akins, the Attorney General of the day, decided to exclude Captain Chikata from the prosecution. Eventually, Amatekwe and others were prosecuted, convicted and sentenced to death by the firing squad. Then came the most dramatic of all events surrounding the murder of the 3 High Court judges. Flight Lieutenant Rawlings, the PNDC chairman, extracted a confession statement and an apology from Amatekwe just before he, Amatekwe, was due to be executed. The episode is captured in Kojoyanke's book entitled My Motherland, My Life. On Thursday, 18th August 1983, Amatekwe was executed. On the afternoon of the day after the execution, Flight Lieutenant Rawlings invited editors of the mainstream media and selected foreign media representatives to a press briefing at the Ministry of Information, with the Minister, Joyce Aye, present. Subject matter was a playback of a confession Jerry Rawlings had recorded from an unusual pre-execution interview with Amatekwe, in which Kwe had said in part, quote, "Tell Captain Chikata to forgive me. He knew nothing about the murder of the judges and the retired army officer. Please give all my entitlements to my children," unquote. Shock ran through the room. Eyes were exchanged by editors. Shocking for various reasons. Why did Rawlings choose to interview Amatekwe? Was this an opportunity for Amatekwe to now tell the world that he was influenced wrongly to drag the name of Captain Chikata into the statements to the court about the murder? And why play back this chilling revelation to media personnel? For me as a newsman, this was very newsworthy. My editorial board at the Graphic agreed with me to carry the story. The Graphic front page headline the following morning, 22nd August 1983, was, quote, "Amatekwe's last words," unquote. The edition sold very fast on the newsstands. I noticed, to my surprise, that the editor of the Ghanaian Times, the sister newspaper, did not carry the story. Neither did the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. We at the Graphic could have done a second edition on the story. But the dramatic nature of this story continues in Kojoyanke's book. He, as editor of the Graphic, lost his job. He captures this on page 46 of his book entitled Suspension from the Graphic as follows. "It was a pleasure to receive the Minister of Information, Ms. Joyce Aye, in my office later that morning. She handed me a letter from her office. I was to proceed on indefinite suspension for gross indiscretion and bad taste in publishing and thereby reducing to the level of cheap journalistic scoop the last words of a penitent man. She told me that the chairman, being J.J. Rawlings, was not happy with my insensitive front page story and hence the letter. She also told me that it was an unpleasant task for her to perform, and I understood her position. No amount of professional explanation would make a difference. As soon as Joyce Aye left, I called my editorial team, informed them accordingly. I saw the sadness and sympathy on their faces. The following morning, I read the editorial column of the Ghanaian Times and found part of the reasons stated in my suspension letter. Quote, "The Graphic's insensitive front page scoop had made the head of state talk look like a device to vindicate the regime, when Rawlings' real concern was that even if his comrade had lied in his attempt to save himself, he could at least die with the truth on his lips," unquote. I was convinced that I had done the right thing. Subsequently, Kojoyanka, the now dismissed editor of the Graphic, was offered 2 separate jobs by the Minister for Information. According to the story, Kojo turned both jobs down. And then this happened, recorded on page 47 of Kojoyanke's book entitled Director, Ghana Institute of Journalism. It's as follows. Early January 1984, I was invited to the office of Captain Kojo Chikata, advisor to the head of state at the castle in Osu. Since I was not responding positively to any of the earlier proposals, a decision had been made to transfer me to the Ghana Institute of Journalism as director. I expressed my disagreement with it because my friend Kabable Ameher is the head of the institution. The response was that Cabral is currently on a course in Europe and is being transferred to the Ministry of Information on his return. I reluctantly accepted the position on condition that this will be conveyed in an appropriate appointment letter. I received my appointment letter 3 days later and I reported to the Ghana Institute of Journalism. So to summarize the dramatic events involving the confession of Amatekwe, Amatekwe's confession was recorded by Flight Lieutenant Rawlings. The pivotal point of the confession was to demonstrate the innocence of Captain Chikata, contrary to what Amatekwe himself had told the SIB. Flight Lieutenant Rawlings wanted key media to know about this confession. Kojoyanka, the editor of the Graphic, decided that all Ghanaians should know about it, so he published it on the front page of the Graphic. Kojoyanka got dismissed. he was offered 2 other jobs by his boss, the Minister of Information. But then, later on, the subject matter of the confession, Captain Kojo Chikata, invited Kojo Anka to his office and gave him a new job as Director General of the Ghana Institute of Journalism. So, that was the dramatic state of affairs about Captain Chikata and the gruesome murder of the 3 High Court judges and the retired army officer. The other matter, about which little has been said, is that even though 4 persons were convicted and sentenced to death by firing squad, one of them, Lance Corporal Amedeka, had been on the run until this day. He, Amedeka, was never executed. It is believed that he is abroad. However, in 2002, Captain Chikata himself took the stage at the National Reconciliation Commission set up by the then Attorney General Nana Danko Akufo-Addo under the auspices of President J.A. Kufuor. Captain Chikata told the commission that the decision of the SIB to accept the testimony of Amate Kwe against him was born out of a conspiracy to undo him and to undo the PNDC regime.
For the past 20 years, I have been living under the pain of having these allegations made against me year in, year out, until today. And I have done my best this morning to demonstrate to this commission why I believe that after they issued their initial report on the 6th of November, began a political conspiracy against me. I can't say why, but I believe they were determined to have me removed from my position in the government, to discredit me and thereby discredit the government and prepare for the took part in this conspiracy. Members of the board, Justice Azukra, Mr. Lindsay, Reverend Doblo, Jobo, Reverend Jobo, Mr. Peace is now dead, and Mr. Amun. Those who helped them were, of course, some members of the police group attached to them, Idana and Odo, who took that famous statement, which the ISIB refers to as the historic statement of 23rd November 1982. And of course, Brigadier Nunumenso. For the reasons that I have given you regarding the circumstances under which he knew beforehand what Amate Kwe was going to say in his statement of 23rd November. Mr. Chairman, I said that for 20 years I've been living under the pain of these monstrous allegations that I participated in this crime. I'm just pleading to you, members of this committee, to make available here the persons that I have named, so that I can look them in the eye and ask them certain questions about how they came to engage themselves in such an elaborate framework which nearly cost my life.
That is Chachu Chikata of blessed memory. Now my question is, who killed the judges? The woman was pregnant. Marie, honest, we are man be say Samson wa. And no, you people can justify. No, NDC justify these killings for me. and tell me when you people have ever said sorry. Let me see Champion's daughter's post. Okay, so here it is. Social media users berate a champion's daughter over. Who gives a damn? Also, she expressed her genuine sentiments. A champion's daughter. Oh, Sani Papa, oh, Mami Sewa a champion. Osi. Muntie, NDC for Muntie, how pissed this lady is. Osi. This is her. She, her father, and Rollins. You see? Okay. Osi. A section of Ghanaians on social media have rebuked Nana Sewa Acheampong, the daughter of the late former president of Ghana, General Ignatius Kutu Acheampong, over her insensitive comments on the death of President Jerry John Rawlings. Munifeni Chasidi. Oh, Evelyn, good afternoon, or daughter. Then, another the insensitive. But ye kuni papa physically, and ye very sensitive. We are why? Also, Nana Sewa, in a statement released on Thursday after news of the death of former President Rawlings hit social media, said, among other things, that Rawlings died too easy. And he did. Compared to how her father was murdered, Rawlings died easy. Also, according to her, unlike her father, who was executed by firing squad, Rawlings died comfortably. She said she feels cheated that she was denied the presence of her father during her childhood, while Jerry's children had him by their side and received fatherly care and protection from him. But he denied this girl. He denied Sarkodie Adoma. Mo bodamu anamu jini. Na mo foundation. Na me katra mo say moja mama yen me any families no konkoya baako. Imagine nka mama ba omian to the whole Ghana. It will have made an impact that. At ba omia to na John Mahama ni team so ye call from town to town. A free fear chrome, Kutu Acheampong chrome, Feli chrome, why Amedome? Because yen omubunfu yen we didn't do it. Kwasi afo muka sabu kata so we kata so enye ye da ye moja ayeshi. You have to physically go and make amends. Kufua starting mana nana do tina committee no so. Also, now he's dead, and somehow I feel robbed and cheated because, unlike my father, Rawlings's death was too easy and too comfortable, probably. Now I think his children and I are the same, fatherless, but at least they grew up knowing their father. They grew up being provided for and protected by their father. So now we are not the same. Rawlings took my father away from me by firing squad, leaving me with no father to provide for me or protect me. Rawlings is dead and I feel cheated. She feels cheated. And you think it is only her. NDC for Miss Wonyimiansa. Make a tremo, Miss Alice. Musimo maintain John Mahama Tiko Yalaza. Then let's go this route. Emma Minya impetus catcher Samira say, media may support Baumia against Ken. Baumia winya Mr. Support GM. Nanka say, yeah. And kaya yes, sir. reunion ye nyina kan kwala nyina kuma tom yemwie ye deserving monuments ye the biggest ever service peace service enka wouldn't vote amubenya mo kono wano mo kwa ko campaign ewudifo versus akronfo mefa akronfo MPP all the way. Messi Mala. Me block you, me mute you. No way, no way. Tie unso on to me nkasa. A show pe. Muntia kwasi asemu a NDC 4B. Ekoka kire girl we almost see. Some called her out for being ignorant of the system under which Rawlings was operating and claimed her father was a traitor who deserved what he got. Imagine. Sa kwasi asem we na enemre moda kire obi ti say Ralph na wonim say nkrofo na yekuku omo papa mo ne omo maame no omo nko anso omo betumi rally round enya dom ababe overthrow government oh you people don't think that is doable sankola no ne omo families omo akuma omo chain suicide bombers. You people murdered, but you want to make it look like oh into the end sad time no would you only ma sama na ekoso. Yentie sister yentie no necessary. Also, I wish Rawlings died in prison in pains like my father. You bet ye pa, it was zifo.
Suffer in chance and papa and the one down for Padia and one other fees and rest.
Usu fro.
Everything.
Me ba why?
Never media so any they can some boss said the better from the Baba Besomo. Na a year not at the 1st December piano. Nyankopon adi for more men moon a yi near man Nyankopon and the actual money be a
No, this is not the video I was looking for, so I won't play. But mon no why? One conquer that sensible thing before you will come and try to even rebuild the NDC. Some more jana woman sahono. Na mo pesa mumbu meningu su se ensi na. O si papa. O si. E wuzifo. Mo ye wudifo. Mo je dimachi. Wo bia we NDC ni bia we udini. To know how your party was formed. And also still think that no one me pe omu kun profo enye she that time no omu deserve it na omu diska abuwan chewonwe that time diska omu di ye ebi na ye di internet for no so ade na ye nkun omo
There is one particular lady on a social media. I'm saying you can watch it. Kanema or your NPP and obey NDC according to her. And Osanso could be NPP. And I say, what sounds so say, Waba back a NDC. On Namua or your campaign, they say, or they support John Dramani Mahama. Now, coming person, I can concept
because na men talk and me pen sheshe me pen man to man but man to oba de na me because me home said the bema the alpha male, all right, until no matter what oba will see campaign crap na se nika program me was so cha oba sana me home into your bar say a man to papa say me oba enya back and forth near the no na me penisa. It's not coming person that can on this platform. Not coming person man any leverage there because only be an on social media. Only views be Ghana for anyone. She said nobody to me. According to me, she said nobody. It's not coming person else also so proud what you see. But Abbas was said the kind of person that now NDC in Penifone and more moody NDC achieve which the Enyamo NTS. Not too long ago, this same lady American was saying. Now, our campaign they at the Mark Kennedy at Japan. Before they went for their primaries, NPP primaries. Now, our campaign they at the Mark Kennedy at Japan. Now, Kennedy winning, and suddenly, or Danny, about now social media, shall say, or Casa de Bois, John Dramani Mahama, extra say, was about to NDC. Now, they supported now, for Emma John Dramani Mahama. Answer American Assembly at Tremor. You can hear some few videos of this same woman. Atenia will be Kevin Taylor. And send be a or Kafa Mahama, or you'll be out now social media publicly. If you try the NDC party card. Bro, say obit not publicly. If you try the NDC card more, it's the same as say now social media are banning the Ghana flag. And I say are banning the US flag. And I say, I ban the flag of any other nation, a very serious offensive. It is a which will say, now me NDC, and put time about what NDC. Why am I social media? And crowd be say, I was for my co joining NDC, the card.
She did.
Internet post, I will say, NDC, give us a whole part. I must use it on social media to ban your card or to cut into pieces your NDC card. Now, to let the way extra social media ever was brand and NDC for say, or only Ubi or Casadebois or more, you who is Sunipada. Gauge in a so, air source on the so, and a high, and our boy Juma Ama and Pussy say, Claudia sister or did steady at the Abua NDC, prime so just say, and 7.9 in Tiasimbo.
Froster.
So, yeah, share some few videos of this lady that I'm talking about. Not menka asilicha. Really can you follow chance watch.
Kevin tell how you abofra. Oh ya abofra kete na unni munyansa ba kuko say. Na the kind of reaction a ofife frame me ho. Some reaction me fam. Kevin Taylor, open reaction frame me ho. Make Marie make that reaction me fam out. And you may also who go do our platform so. And I'm married. Hey, good. Kevin Taylor, hey, good so we go be doing. Yes, because we are very important. We are opinion in the me, sister opinion in me. And say you good so we go be doing. Hey, good. Eja, who go be doing my name sound go be doing na and fresh when this for arguing. What am I going here? Because make a Bible retire John Mahama.
Somebody
make the retire John Mahama next year. We will retire John Mahama. Because me Ghana na mabano how papa Kevin Taylor Ghana na mo how ye o ya be ma bra Ghana ha na agro na ko so Kevin
Marie we a bear ma ko ukrom. Miss Transgender say we a bear ma ko ukrom. What is 25 years anniversary? Since ya America say obi a ho ko ukrom. Abuwa ko ukrom.
on the ground and your social media and no one bre what's it saying me brother-in-law ako good morning Ghana Emra ako kasa about doom so yes that's my brother-in-law Kingsley if any Kingsley amuapa buedi ni no my brother-in-law or your lawyer mapa or your law no England ha or your inquiry lawyer seven Osia law England ha, UK ha, and a Kingsley and law. Onye ni paketwa. Odibu oye Okasama MPP. And I saw good morning Ghana. Randy Abbey who did Randy Abbey said, Kingsley, would you and Wapa boy give a ringy bell? And I Kingsley say, oh yeah. Now Randy say, they did a ringy bell with UK, London. And our brother now cousin. And I Kingsley say, my brother's wife, Marie. Randy Abbey say, oh, your brother? So Marie is your brother's wife. And I Kingsley say, yes, Marie is my brother's wife. Now Randy Abbey say, wow, small world. Because make many Randy Abbey, we go way back.
No zoom.
Let's start the long small talks are short.
Chado.
Baby, and I'm a phenomenon came. This was before the NPP primaries. Lady way any Kevin Taylor in yourself. Kevin Taylor any no in yourself. Lady way any Kevin Taylor in yourself. Kevin Taylor is supporting NDC. HR say Oba retire John Dramani Mahama. Not some few months ago. HR say Oba retire John Dramani Mahama from politics. As I'm now or supporting Kennedy in day.
His Excellency.
Lucy, you know, suddenly, or try you 10. The same Mahama na or chair say, Oba retirement. Was say you 10. As I be the same Mahama Nechi. As I just say Mahama Neba. Now, NDC will be no son say, I don't know what is wrong with you people.
They are
seriously.
Cheap.
Yeah, it will be beer, then team was here.
They are
quality
cheap.
Is better than quantity. In politics, you know, and you be you trust you. And who say, Obitina social media chair say, or the John Dramani Mahama NDC, I want to was because and then Ghana folk now, including bloggers, and who say, the whole system now,
thank you.
About we are Ghana for a poverty, a call in favor of John Dramani Mahama, Tino. Send a bear on views. Any followers in T, almost shall see a year Casadema, John Dramani Mahama. In free or more Akumemu. Almost near NDC for name almost ready a baby when they know a blocker. Itino, almost say, a got in favor of NDC, Tino. Say, ye Casadema NDC, you begin followers. And ya Ibia, the bigger crack every NDC. Ain't no beer. Or the social media or Casa de Bois NDC bia and a NDC and as Empo na Kumebuno or do NDC. Eya mon to Boasi. Na mon study ni pansa. Eya mon to Boasi. Na mon check consistency of the person. We obada bay.
Obada bay.
Ye no be na ye Casa de Bois Mahama. Na sa afuna we odi Kennedy echi den. Eya campaign di ma Kennedy che say Mahama ye obenfno. Mahama ya boana afi we no. They are going to retire John Dramani Mahama in just a span of some few months. What can you 10 and who say airport in favor of Mahama? Was said you 10 in the Mahama? Say me campaign at the Abua, NBC and John Dramani Mahama. Very careful. Mashada Pan American is in Bowie, Meninu near Cynthia, Sunny American or your bar or your level. Meninu and then put you, may obey no. Thanks
for listening.
That's my policy. Now, suddenly, woman, we let the way HIU 10. HIU 10. HIU 10. Say, they make Casade Bois NDC. The same Mahama now make chair say, you better retire, and then they make Casa de Abois the same Mahama. Ebani saying, not they change it away. Then they may catch them. Say once NPP, always NPP. The most difficult person to convince to follow NDC is a member of NPP. We are very careful. Then the American Shemu. Now, yes, I'll share another video of air. Yes, I'll share another video of air. Now, watch.
I'm sorry, I'm out. The membership card. I'm joining. I'm out. enough is enough. Na me to action na me nyame adwuma. Na me nyame advocate.
Right. This lady sat on her useless platform, on her local platform, HUCHA NDC card. Right now, people. Moya na mumma yeduma cry too much. NDC na kasamo. Moya na eto maybe amu name left and right. In terms of communication, eto maybe amu name left and right.
Sami Jemfi.
This lady sat on her platform, HUCHA NDC card. The same Subaya also been for so many years. The way did Mahama Panaluya, Moma needed in Sabato Mahama, so the same thing. And I'm dear Sally way. It's not the platform so HUCHA NDC Cardinal. And then there's something who dear F Mahama who the same person as us for say and then dear who say Mahama the year. Into me Casa de Bois Mahama na NDC penny for actually the way I beg almost. Ama matese okọ Ghana crampono okoshia NDC penifo.
Imagine.
We are cheap.
Raze, I didn't intend to mute you, oh, Evelyn.
We are cheap.
Oh, Evelyn. And then I'm muting we.
Cheap. That is why you always have people trying so hard to expose the NDC.
Sorry,
my love. Check it. The people that you welcome into the party. Party need the hoba will be at me follow, will be at me join it. Now, so I'm more young quine and my campaign party no penny for and only problem. Or more a year, Mama won't quine and my campaign party no penny for a whole problem on no war.
Asa.
Now, you see actors, actresses, pa wine. Now, you di Mahama cheap. Without thinking twice, most of them are informants. Would they are going to train? Silent way, would they going to train up Mahama? They would do ma, but they be Mahama. Me, Sabra will draw. And more be unfriend you and family home. And family because more my whole quine. I'm a lady way, yeah, or Bermuda Bay. But this is what they drew Ghana, who NDC 24. Now, young boy, I shall say, because I did NDC. How many a year? More than 1 year. Penny Ben our friend.
That's bad.
Penny Ben Yanino Casa.
That's bad.
I don't know who he am.
Is young?
Now, maybe I will say it. Say, yeah, can say Mahama ba. That's the lady way edit to maybe di Mahama. Yeah, no, the young cow word. I swear to you before God, man. Young cow word.
What's that?
Near all the bear Mahama be our funny. Near all the bear NDC be our funny. Expose be a. Obe expose NDC dia on expose eboa Ghana nko a dia sa de epe
Asa
ai expose no ebe boa Ghana nko nko a dia we are all in name ka word
your mama girl waiting now baby
because there be am for body attention for more for attention for there be a hu here nkwasiafo bi asebi you here add any value to the party sa nkwasiafo no e na mo behave as if say or more leverage the beer a day part a dear leverage. Lady way leverage the bed or they boa NDC campaign.
No added value.
Leverage by vanity, money anyone. Oh, Ghana. Munya very careful. I am insisting, I am hammering on this. So Munya very careful. The people that you allow into your circles, Munya very careful. Also, remember, for example, ordinance to Mahama as well, no problem. But Munya very careful. Also, remember, this lady and other NPP phobia within some few months, we are just a year changing address. Yeah, Casadeboa, a year NDC. Munya very careful.
Asa,
not all that
latest is gold.
And you'll be just Mahama never again and Nakume or Mahama. If you are a trap, if you are a setup. If you are a day camel, yes, a trap on Amamo. Now, Munshi in a one to Monko with him. Trap will not be on that setting. Now, so NDC, Munshi ye, not 1 2. They said, ye, Munshi ye, not 1 2. We are a tree, and will be answering the way she be able to make up once a year. sorry. And move beyond sending me who video game. Name come once and give. A prayer making. More pa, more fat, more pensua. You see, more pa, more fat. Pensua is over to you.
Jola.
Yeah,
Thank you. Enti we ba suye ye no na. NDC for BC Debbie, you bet now my girl leading the bad luck abesan yen party. Since I Kevin Telebu from Oko off 1 week. My free mind assistant so I can't wait there Debbie. Inti especially NDC UK phone is a kekefis. Audio sakesie semato you supposed to see what internet don't know her. We don't affiliate with her. Business with her under NDC name at your own risk. You're smart son did this be a mamma be and fast city to Momo no do. Na sister T no merely. Or tea some nan and Nico pay. Muntieno. Don't. And I'm a bullet in your heart. He's a bullet, the bullet little girl. Watch out. I'm 16. Why that chichre?
Development. It's the same one. Then we are banning or Atima and our taker. The man in mind or
The rehearsal didn't go well.
the man in Mahama about power. Yet can you imagine? I'm paying where she now about a son as a baby bar. The baby was here busy.
Oniba Niara Marie.
And I said, okay, because women donation be like however much a car, yeah. Make the background and be out or yeah.
And fire home for balance no co. We need the bitcoins.
Baby bar, yeah, the baby was here busy. May me force you be a
Yent
and I said, okay, because women donation be like however much a car, yeah. Make the background and be out or yeah, pa.
and fire
I'm
home.
a phone for our school bus. Maybe I'm a someone to front of drink. Sanitary pad, maybe. And the books,
Blind Bulgaria, not twin sister.
Now, we share my lifestyle and my life here. Can you imagine something because you use it?
Marine Pacha will lifestyle in your way. Will lifestyle in your way. In Catrica rings nation, huh? Alice in Wonderland costume rings nation. Oh God. Share. Wait. Also the lifestyle. Obi nya equal. Damazi. Share.
Anything I make so I don't want to lose focus. Stay focused. Now, young family at you, young family. I buy the person, yes, son. And you'll be on social media, you'll be on social media, and what you am a child someone. I am a back case. Bring a phone. I can only appeal to Ghanaians in the diaspora who want to see change happen. If you want to see change happen, and you really want to see President Mahama become president again,
Yeah.
and you want to be a part of the journey,
they don't.
Then yeah, feel free to donate if you want to donate. Like I said, I will do what I can do.
Yeah.
That's about it. Other than that, I hope some of you will be Good afternoon, Mariam. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Training your crossing.
What's your brochure and say? Read it all the time. Love you. What's your brochure and say? What's your brochure and say? And some who? Sorry, I was so Ndc executive. What's your brochure? I do mention show your hand on the ground. Show down. Only Dr. Bawumia Nedili. Bawumia Kitesika ya printed from Bank of Ghana. Mobeki can't bomb na modi ababa so mahama amana wena no. What's your brochure? What ma utiti UK ho and krata akura munibi. Motiti Europe ho and krata munibi. When ya akufwa do wafase, me jami kuno ho, me jami maho, me si baby, me nana me papa pay chiri dom, na yenya ye pay a papa naba, what it is a mutiti abrocheni social media sooner, and some phone akabu. Na sepi, December 7th, sepi. About say you could declare as a Dr. Bawumia, more idea 7 Mobeka. More and this before you be moving some phone or social media. You declare my Dr. Bawumia, more dear America. When I cry about her, more measure pressure. Your course will jamai Saturday, more measure pressure. More than you may pay. More social media show. Yes, you will be a portrait, video will be a free and this 2 years ago. While portrait, or then one more. Free my Mundi answer. The last 48 hours or so, my shutdown a my home because me creative drama Piadiama President Mahama. He does not need any drama at this point in time. Campaign. What he needs is peace of mind. Peace of mind. And I said, Namishim Namebuano. Now, Mona Mugu UK, one money at the Adeno. And some phone Mudino, more penny for Oma Humuna, more penny for what Ghana had himself. More NDC UK, more Nimunyansa Babu say. More NDC UK executive. More Nimunyansa Babu say. Now, what they are Make come out make a crunch. What is social media UK? Why am I got a NDC UK? The NDC this, the NDC that. What's UK? I got it from showdown. I want it from showdown. I got it from. Mom say I have to cry about. Mom show pressure. Pressure. Do you know the demands the people they place on the parliamentary candidates and the MPs before they go and vote for them? Do you know the pressure they put on them? Yeah, boss say I get 2 car. No. See you 2 America, your photo way because Sebi MP nine, your baby say it to me, Emma, your Shannon, your young Kakrana, your bonnet, cheat domina, answer now only Panabacasa, no Sebio, Bible crash, says a walk baby, now only a year, as a crap BB Kakra was him. Now make Ghana Sikabena made into a Sebio. Now, if I make up of first free. Other than saying, you know, Yakan symbol. Make me play fair, me toya, me buy. Nina, a commission.
Oh, bien, suma, we Jeji, Ezi.
Make some contribution, Nina, a count.
Ezi.
Yenana, me said you, my driver, Yenam say, not Tremu fuel, poor idea, and I'm most a human to market. And I guess a catch them Volta region, Ashanti region, baby, I will be more chilling at Uncle you to America. Near Papa Shabby, I bet me a yellow. More for what it is, and I would say, Sappy, with it, Mr. Impatomo Fancha, can make a come out. Would it say, Jimina, Jimisa, moving NDC for grassroots. Or in the name of executive. Now we are executive, but what you can go and show. We are NDC executive. What United Kingdom. Now we are the President Mahama, but the position you be showing someone. Look at the kind of mindset you have. A better than Ghana. NDC executive put in UK. So we subai obi to the west ho. So obi make sure say President Mahama be win election. No should be kakra obi to me again. When start say obi ka wanu to would me kasa. Shemo na ye de wo ye na so go party achieve support wo party no. Wa fa ni panel go time and na wo social media and na wo recording audios and na wo ka sebio mo fan chebe sebio nkwasi asem and na mo keka no social media so. Na o presidential candidate obi na wa win. Mo na mo gugu NDC UK ho no. Mo education be na mo ye no UK ho. Education by na mama ye no UK wa floating voter bi be hwe na waka se wo hwe
Marie Pacho, who real school 1 week by. Who fi Ghana, who na won't call university back. Who what now London from now 19 as is ya we go the 50. Last week ya now graduate, so shut the freaking hell up. See am penny. O sa audience you be no and na floating voter because kosia campaign she kwasia keka muntie aha na obedi mu atempa no NDC for mumra pa obedi mu atem well some na mo se mo pe Marie ma wani kan wa munam gina NDC wa o reject wa kofie ko men fa kwasia some by MPP e be show where power lies. Say wutumi feel so betumi abesia akokan ho na wudu kan ho ankrofo mo dada no wakwa akoye se me ni we nkasa me ma we ma ufie me na me ka me ni mali me bawai
attention na ye de won pay attention e ye musuban wo mu ni musuban mo sa NDC UK for mo mu bi no no na me bisa me one question bi e say some of you these NDC people in the UK who are making these audios putting them on social media on WhatsApp groups and things like that there be o mo ka say yen
muntie na hede. Hey Marie, ube wuntem say. Wo kwa akotre. Senia NDC for omunfa executives. Ebi mo ho a wo Marie wo mpene ma ye ma omo ejuma. Hey God. Okay, yakwe. That's how she starts a thing.
right maybe I'm gonna form the roof here now my light is not the best move and no but it's here to play up I start to play up mama me address it I want to address a few people NDC UK NDC United Kingdom for
approach the bench.
Addressing a couple of people, but me more within because and me na me ba within na my project one won penning for Ghana. I will not do that. But mo ba ku mienu bi a mo NDC UK na mo ye audios are said mooding some phone.
Almost we are fraudster.
Bi no what is sabo na mooding some phone UK on. There be on person be some mo play me today. more one or two people be a more NDC UK no na moving some for more share me more playmate enemy there be who tipping enemy and then I won't miss out who say and then NDC peninsula President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then I said the Ope Maria Mwapa Buedu Asem and then MPP peninsula Ope Maria Mwapa Buedu Asem now Omo pay a Rabana attention now yet the woman pay attention Suban, woman Suban,
Sir.
most are NDC UK for Mumubi no. And I may be some whole question be a year say. Some of you, these NDC people in the UK who are making these audios, putting them on social media, on WhatsApp groups and things like that. There be more as a young somebody like me, may better say, I share my President Mahama now or the like there be President Mahama with the greatest of respect to him. Ne bana or bano. Ya meshe ma o mefa mumu bi mu security guards. E was Sainsbury's ne Tesco. Mumu bi mu asebe enye adwuma papa bi amoye no UK bono. Ya meshe ma President Mahama mekuku Ghana ministries any board positions bi anhye mu nsemo. Enye adwuma this time.
Somebody
play. Mo NDC UK fo ni bi no. Enkurasifo bi na asebe mugu NDC UK no. They catch them play.
Marie, Usubai way, Marie, Usubai way. Would do baby, you always will more than the mourners. Would do obifia, not change. You are going to lay down rules and regulations, who they should allow in their circle, they should forgive, who they should talk to, who they should. And you'll be so. Men na me yakufu adowa fase kwasi ampeni ba wo se wo wafa na onye obia enti obi onye obia de wo di ni tu hu se ono na oye wo wafa wo hu se wo nimu nyansa se wo wafa oye the mother serpent of corruption ade na wo di tu hu se me wafa ni Idi Amin no hye me wafa ni Idi Amin. That's how you sound. We are abuwa dodo. We are kwasia papa. One can say I was your year with the way. We are now with you two. Abuwa.
Papa way. Ya bre. When look at two thief elections. Ya share ya akufa do bet me mafia President Mahama. Ya international papa ne machine na nimu fife. Emre said we see break na obedi president. Wakofa obi ana we security man wo tesku. Wa befa wo dia kotina Ghana board so. Some of you
Rollins time are afraid ya edua gobeno. No ya bazi. Rollins. Ore achimota form 5. Oya bazi bio. Kabisa Cecilia Johnson the time Anna Rollins. Obejina Honda nature wo ho na wo hwe abo na asa apart from great socks. Abazi bio ne wo hu. Oba na obezi kunedu wo hostel ho yeso akunedu. Waman if Santafu wants to can be more Zako school. Brainy Nasin Chemyala ya. Hey, in Faba.
You cannot even string one grammatically correct sentence together. But you claim you are NDC. You have an executive position in the UK. Some of you are whatever in the UK there. One has a Ghana politics system there, what you are saying. And I'm not going to there be more NDC for bina mugu UK one. What as I grow near the one. Mon kwasi ade na moditi sebe party le mona. Mwasha ma President Mahama elusu election you know. Me this time around me penemo. You think it's a joke?
Son of Baye, hey. MPP delegates, me say me penemo. Me nandani me step grandfather ni da rocha. Who office behind the picture boho. Minim. Who knew who I am? Me penemo still canary. Who yobia?
It's a joke. You think what is going on in Jubilee House is a joke? Momesi okay the Air Electoral Commission. Sabi mo fanche mi o eni die mo. Nkwa siafuo. Mo te ho na ofrija to Lebanese ni ofrija to bi. Akwa akotro on social media say, "Hey, NDC for and then na mo hwe na all your fundraising."
Me pa cho Joseph Yamin na kana sem na hwan ya. E de Lebanese ofrija. then Lebanese so free that Anna Gisela Tata, one throw away.
Me better have me fundraising. What is that? Me say me fundraising in the name of NDC.
Abuana we are in the name of wine.
Say me NDC.
Cause Siana we are
Me
my wine.
NDC. So me person me fundraising in the name of NDC. Mr. John Siasie don't get here. Mr. Fifi Fiavi Mr. Alex Sebastiano. Woman I was a me kokoje permission.
Okay, any more mutual sikama marine. Mumbisa ne say if she's not doing it in the name of NDC, and a more contribution amano to fund her living in Ghana so she can live in Ghana and hey, Muya Mobo.
Because I don't need their permission because I am not collecting any money in the name of NDC. That is how very stupid some of you NDC people are. Forgive me, NDC for but
tell them.
More NDC for any more grassroots for any more Kabubi and a more party and lose election for you.
Tell them.
Common sense is being country. I would have been what do I Sebi, only Paboninia, a Bianca or the food campaign, my Dr. Baronia. Mercury chaplain, now more question than I'm going to UK home. Sebi, you know, NDC, so called executive before. And then I'm UK. Just last week, I'm UK. 2 weeks ago, I'm UK. Did I'm going to audio and infantile from him. And then I'm a bedroom garden, I get a hamosa. Now, what I said, once Rabino. What is some non-entities be no what is some. That is why a free data Eurabano. And you know, to Facebook as a one year careful. I will come and insult you. Of course,
Zita Benson,
I will insult you and put sense in your head.
Zita Benson, no, didn't buy and no dinner terms.
So far, be in Papa favor. Your begging NDCs will be no more cheap. One share that papa. For the third time.
It is your bad luck.
What this will party and losing a third election consecutively. The party moving brown, mobile brands and a now, one can't tell me say MPP winning about you, about Ghana have you. Do you know what that means? Some of you are so shallow-minded and so stupid. Now, the edge of woman is a Mugu Abuchi. Yeah, MPP for anyone so might be no only Tiabuchi. Now, more NDC before you be a Mugu Abuchi, UK, not a young day. But some of you don't realize that you are even more stupid than some of these MPP. Some of you NDC people are Mugu Abuchi. You are more stupid than MPP for you. Once again, one was something that Mushuba. Maybe some NDC UK woman organizer. Yanteha. And I may buy a video and say, NPP women's organizer, Dachi Hema. She's been in Ghana for some months now, campaigning. Where is the NDC women's organizer?
Maybe we'll say,
Yanti UK. And I say, NPP loyal ladies. One would see who does stay market. And I know one more campaign. Church Dr. Bawumia.
Campaign. We didn't see some who saw camera. Okay. What see? Mumba Singaporean pressing you may be on Moya or Dawson Market. Abua. Send a wopama. And this if you saw Kayabi. Naniama.
Have you people, with the greatest of respect to my viewers, have you ever seen those of us in the UK? Have you ever seen NDC UK canvassing outside before, explaining President Mahama's policies and things? Have you ever seen any of that be like that before? Have you ever seen anything like that before? So you are sitting in the UK. Somebody has come, said this time around, me international member of an Chedi Mafia for and Mafia President Mahama. And to mention me back, said Bushian Fiona, said Yera Mayo, may massage her, may minty and net, said no platform, the MPP in America. Today, they are able to talk about President Mahama's
Jerry Stephen talk Bella.
Because of how I have lobbied. Very stupid people. Amugu UK, I'm more NDC if only be Amugu UK. But when do you know what? When can you follow more Ghana with the greatest of respect to them? Because once again, as stupid and as shallow-minded as some of you are, Maria Mwakabwe is in Ghana, we feel threatened. Or Kojiji or Kojiya position. Wajiya Nuya, of course, Majiya Nuya, because who didn't answer? Yansa na Yako Pondia Domin, who will be? And I'm a politician. They say I didn't say Shiansa Kabo. And a Labour Party, I mean, when we UK one, may actively share the may apply. Who is a what's in UK? What's the way in UK? What value have you brought to President Mahama's campaign? Other than let me go make an audio and put it on you WhatsApp. And tell people that Maria Mwakabodi, she's a fraudster, and our Gisicana of the party. We are
fraudster. Your people in UK who live there with you, who have rapport with you, no wire audio, no to very high profile platforms to say they should be very mindful of you. Namamo beyond Tiamumu because he is G. And then there was a balance no betia. Balance no fact was say Omunu ye be wujiasikano. From four Ube fro BS convict. Mimi exo. I am ongoing convict. Ongoing.
Some of you NDC people are you are more stupid than MPP for the do I know what we do. When you answer, what again? What was that Mushuba? Maybe some NDC UK woman organizer. Yanteha. And I may be a video and say, NPP women's organizer, Dachi Hema. She's been in Ghana a month now. Campaigning. Where is the NDC women's organizer? Yenti UK ho. And I say NPP loyal ladies. TC Mudolsty Market. And Anna Wamoya campaign. Church Dr. Bawumia policies. Where was the NDC UK? Have you people, with the greatest of respect to my viewers, have you ever seen those of us in the UK? Have you ever seen NDC UK canvassing outside before, explaining President Mahama's policies and things? Have you ever seen any of that? Did like that before? Have you ever seen anything like that before? So you are sitting in the UK. Somebody has come, said this time around, me international member of an Chebi Mafia for and Mafia President Mahama, a situation member, which can fear said, may massage her, may minty and net said no platform the MPP in America. Today they are able to talk about President Mahama's policy because of me. Because of how I have lobbied. Very stupid people. Amugu UK. NDC only be Amugu UK. But money do you know what? Don't come in front of more Ghana with the greatest of respect to them. Because once again, as stupid and as shallow or position, they apply
delusion. The delusion is not the solution.
What value have you brought to President Mahama's campaign? Other than, let me go make an audio on Maria Mwakabwe and put it on you WhatsApp and tell people that Maria Mwakabwe, she's a fraudster, and I was Gisicana of the park with you.
We are fraudster.
Fraudster. The last couple of days, the last 48 hours or so. Now my emergency can feel. Let me go kakran. I will nearby campaign and I trigger me. You think it's a joke?
Fraudster.
You think it's a joke?
We think you are a fraudster.
Do you know the support she needs to win? Because she's the first time parliamentary candidate.
But
all the first time parliamentary candidates. Do you know the support they need to conquer NDC and win those seats for NDC?
What you are crown for?
Or you think that now I said you invite Professor Nana Jane ever you can and look at how you people kept it secret.
And
look at how you people kept it under wraps. And so and I'm reaching out to the movie, somebody like me, and I
Marie, who want to do? Ndc for what's one show. They have rejected you. They've written boldly. They don't know you. They don't know you. They don't affiliate with you. In case someone can tell me, who be you? Would you bear the Canada Japan count? Not a soul. Jerry CV Pan we show. Not a soul. Not a soul. Obiara we show. And come on, frown, I'm can't trust the day. Nana kutu baby, all by us a rainbow shoe. Check to check. President check to check. Person on copy Kamala Harris. What address? Why name Fudan Pampa? Other part rainbow shoe. What?
Yeah, I'm about to free cantanity and I'm free UK chapter. No, so I should buy now.
Marie was Yampeni card now we came. It was not for UK chapter, it was NDC membership card. Who free party no more? After who Johnny Kalo. After you want it to look like chapter and pen and be free mobile. You don't belong anywhere. Why would you see for one show? NDC for so train boldly. All my audios are come so we have fraudster. We have fraudster. Me say you will never be in Ghana December 7th. Watch. Who couldn't be my ultimatum then? Some are called Sawetri London. Missy, you won't be here, my and to Abada. What but damn MPP? Yeah, what they don't try, don't even come near the wall. Who now see us say, yeah, the MPP child fuma. You will see how I say, whoa, quasia bit to say, whoa, bet me a bit in a can. Now, what bit to say, womp, wapre. So when they may back home, we are wow. That's him, Sabatum. Whoop, and I mean, I'm about me, mamma, quite one rubble. It's excellency. Can let your in Japan. Me, mamma, boy. What do bad luck back best son in you know? I could see him. What's the cost? Yeah, you, me, so best sign up for UK. About to best now in Ghana, will lie, say 7 December to Ghana, Miss Member social media bill. If you are take a bus is so ticket.
Where you say na platform but I could be so was a Russia was what in him. I'm saying a better question said the watch actually in Russia.
Only free mind.
You see, lady did the room video say video platform also. Almost commenting like maybe this or friend who's running a cast or catches. What the hell do you know who that woman is? You see, I want to say, not me, minister. Wait, can you put me in touch with her? Put you in touch with who?
Obian Casa.
Put you in touch.
Mario Obian Casa.
I'm enjoying the NDC. Sister Menkasa. That is me few. What were you? People donated. There could be 4 buses. There could be music. There could be Malvolta. Then sometimes do you see the difference between fundraising? Yeah, million. Last year, we paid before and supporting on our in Japan. People donated. There could be 4 buses. There could be music. There could be Malvolta. This is supporting the MPP. They understand things like this. Sister. So sometimes do you see the difference between the NDC and the MPP? Yeah, and mass sometimes and go for NDC for them. Now, sister, I would have 7 women say these are NDC in the diaspora, in the so-called United Kingdom, the bedrock of democracy. People claim I am the communication chairman, I am chairman for this, treasurer for that, whatever for what. Sales biz, shelf. President Mahama make Ghana Ministry of Financial Officer, and now make board. Of our what an board now I don't want an board, so we don't know left for.
Was Penny, what's your engineer? Common green screen. You, the two of you have to call Kevin Taylor for him to stay on the phone to teach you. When we saw button, no. When we saw emoji, when we saw the no, put the cursor on it, press in enter. Abua, who could move your engineer? Also, no draw milk and chance on him. Cause only Bibian come Kevin Taylor. More trem, common green screen on the poke no ye. Abuwa.
Me share the video on Facebook. Me connect here. Me share the.
Almost you are a fraudster. Don't deal with her. You do so at your own peril. NDC UK Ekekefis. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
Connected to this program. One day a day. She's unknown to us in the NDC. Please avoid her and don't make a donation to that mobile account. She should NDC campaign or fundraising events. Yeah, hey, fraudster. That's why she's paying. Please watch video below to hear the bad things that she has done to JDM.
Marie, she. What?
Go and tell that to President
Mahama Nara. You are
the biggest. Jimmy. There be emotionally Jimmy, when or your NDC executive in the United Kingdom. Instead of you have time to mention my name. You have time to post me, but you don't have time to post President Mahama. It's been more than 24 since this thing has been on his Facebook. Today, President Mahama has been campaigning. President Anna Jane is campaigning. You are rather focused on me. You see how stupid you are. No, do you see how very stupid you are?
You are also stupid to come and point out that he's stupid.
She's unknown to us in the NDC. You are very stupid. Of course, I am unknown to you in the NDC because I am not a member of the NDC.
So why are you saying you leave the NDC? You only left a UK chapter. You are too all over the place. Hey. Wait. Same minimo already made.
Let me show you. And
okay, Ras why?
You have time to post me. You don't have time to post.
You are a fraudster.
You are very, 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 very stupid.
You are very, 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 very fraudster.
You have time to mention my name. You don't have time to mention your presidential candidate's name.
No, you are the problem.
Any MPP person will do this. No, you think any MPP person will have time for such nonsense? Those of them who do this type of nonsense in 2020, MPP, I don't know what you are trying to achieve here. Now, said your maybe some more question. One of these answers, so no NDC for me, but I'm going to move this answer. Yes, a video that I'm free NDC, one of the try the membership card. One for a more security. But money answer. Money might get a money answer. Money answer because. Yeah, no, what's a caricature of one? I said, if she had anything to hide, she would have deleted that video. That video is still on my YouTube channel. You think I have any?
So it means all the videos were deleted. You had something to hide. Nia Felix Apia Kohu, so we deleted the entire thing. Nia SK Kohu, Nia Miasmu, na boy. Mrs. be political crowd, we deleted the entire page. Because I know there you have something to hide. And I say free mind more. They still have recordings of these ones. And shit. You think I have something to hide. So obviously, now we're deleting it there. You got something to hide.
To lose in all of this. I don't have anything to lose.
You do. You do. One of our sign the contract to say, yes, see a bema. With the proposal, what we have got nothing to lose. Wahifa. Abuadichi. I've got nothing to lose. Wahifa. A jinaba. A jinaba. No, we can try and say, and che biakra, me the proposal for Ghana. And then we can try and say, I got nothing, abua. You've got nothing to lose, babe. And our brother can entice it. Yeah, me, I got nothing to lose. What damn? No, when I done here, I will say, me the proposal,
for Ghana. Senke Bayaka Gem, Nancy Family proposal for Ghana. Senke Bayaka Gems diaspora. I'm telling you people this. so that say yes started campaign. Na say NDC for no ya wo ma say wo person wo gu me mani mu ase a me di nkan ya ka akere mo dada. Just like me beka MPP time, me beka sister state program na abante no akokakere MPP for say me pe contract for Ghana na solar no. The same thing na me ka akere mo prepo. Say make me the proposal for.
So that one was true. The same thing there. In the solar the no so na no kre aboa wo ba solar no e na wo di na akufo ado echi say ya anya we Alisa hotel na wo ni wo kunu eni chew wa ba wo ba solar na akufo ado ni gabi hwem na wo we kronfo Eric Hold na wakofa na ba no see ewi panyi na mo afa ma no bank ta se si ade NDC nko na ekọ aboa wo be pay solar ya fa ma we see one na can the same thing now we so akere mo because ba ko no ko say ko di solar na do na fa ma ba mahama penyin toto igbenitiri no sin there oziba mo in addition to your proposal no so even tell them again what you would prefer that they give you bio etina when you abre no aboa
Ghana.
we see you will lose
muntie na say kwa me the proposal for Ghana. Senke Bayaka James diaspora. Me, I'm telling you people this so that say yes started campaign. Na say NDC for no ya wo ma dey say wo person mu gu me mani mu ase a me di nkan ya ka akere mo dada. Just like me beka MPP time, me beka sister state program na abrante no wo Canada ko ka kere MPP for say me pe contract for Ghana na solar no. The same thing na me ka akere mo prepo. Say make me the proposal for my NDC benefit be wo Ghana. Proposal ne say me person me di James diaspora no consultancy make me dia buamu I give NDC a facelift. I have a copy of the proposal. It is with me here. And it is a maybe so.
It is with me here. It is a maybe so. What? I don't know where you are. Send a Uber also Gabi try me. More shiny. Papa talk no friend then. Papa see any question no friend and Alan Chamantin koshini abaya wutim e ma ne ekọ oboni ni na akọwie ye no wuri e wo se megina nchen omo aboa Alan Chamantin frawa wo de betre ne yire text wa wo de betre ye den the proposal na da won nchen won't me fan chere because ade ewum ne mu odu stupid girl from fraudster wo si mre bidu a mona mudi nechi no mona musi muji ni mo kan try say on post this proposal no on the community space since she wants to be so translucent, since she wants to be crystal, mama on post it on her community space and in the next one on for them proposal non post. But don't worry, me say answer na 7 December beba no I will post it. And video no so Osro said they were videoing her no. Yeah, they are smart. They knew there would be days like this. I do have the copy. Marie, Miss Yabata so there boy. Oh, now so you know that yo. Me yo me the bebang me bun tot. Chan si ampeni. What do I lose? Who lose if you Wufi UK, the best continent of the universe. What bahaba be deal? Didn't you know Maki Estama? Only when you deal. Talk.
So who me many more to offer documents be that but say maybe pay because it's a consultancy. I make me dia buamu I give the NDC a facelift. I have a copy of the proposal. It is with me here. And she says, may I catch them I give the NDC a facelift. I have a copy of the proposal. It is with me here. And she said, maybe so. Now, so we are not going to so many more to offer documents be that but say maybe pay because you see they won't come and tell you the truth. They will come and tell you something pay a good.
Wait. Since they will not come and say the truth, now they can't solve a page. You might not see where proposal no without it, probably to me because when I try no more so no copy that one. Then I won't find tre. Me supposed to copy of this supposed proposal on your community space. When I can pray, and when I can pray, don't worry, still you're the better. Who will Japadia document in the Odiaba? Now who proposal no? And the other one who can have Marie, it over you.
Be pay. Me sa catch them or any preco.
And what the won't cast me be pay say, who to me?
It's a maybe so. Now so, we are not going to so give me many more to offer documents be that, but I must say, maybe pay because you see, they won't come and tell you the truth. They will come and tell you some maybe pay a juma, maybe pay a position, maybe pay say. Me sa catch them or any preco. Yes, many Ndc pennyfo be no more di uncommon. And common no. It came up to say, a dear Naipia, say about power, I will pay an baby. There was a lady be that day, not our meeting, I say, she was videoing me. As we were having the conversation, she was making a video. May I can't
Pen Dream TV. Pen Dream maybe so question. Sir, and common I any Marie D and I beside and says, so mobile power up a deno. Anyway, DB. We are mobile. Samson, why anywhere DB?
you'll be P and now be Pia will be person or woman many more. My catcher modada. Because meeting, I say no, may I make catcher a woman say, and under normal circumstances, no, may my ambassador be baby. But it gets to a point in life where sometimes, oh yeah, dear, do baby, you ask yourself, say, what is in it for me?
Intimimbisa one, so what is in it for you? Samson, what is in it for you? Kevin Taylor, what is in it for you? Free Mind, what is in it for you? What is in it for you? Na se Kennedy Japan so tena ho na obisa ne ho say, hey, na metua sika ma party etua. Flag bearer kra na omo fa mami a aye tag of war enti. What is in it for me? For this reason, I am going to stay in this party and do ABC dia na awo. Nimpan kase da awo. Awo abua bi nan kase da awo. Esinta se the Kennedy Japan. One follow abua bi da awo directives. Ba will be sa wonder what is in it for me. For that reason, actual proposal. As I say, you wanna know there. Oh, some banamu feel say bibi wo kwa mon fa maming fedo. For that reason, Tina, we when you bring me back a come was some try and there. Say, I John Mahama and buy, you don't lose anything. Wabua. Nkabatina.
Enti aye Ghana any year so. Se mofu say juma bi wo wa make me. No circumstances no. Me my ambassador baby said bibi. But it was videoing me. As we were having the conversation, she was making a video. May I catch them up? I must say video be pie and now be pia or be person or boom many moasia. My catch them with that.
Abua wa catch them one mudada. Ubet now way. Not deals in our year. Emma and talk about my wabbit child card Mary. I feel no back catching because Siana dear way indeed 1 year. Back catch them, I catch them with that. When you walk out so much will be that what it looks like. Rebecca said, "Winning my trip proposal be me person me fan call and some power would be back call. No Rebecca chance I'm the call a moasim me. So and I'll come on you didn't come on about say muntia somewhere and then so I buy and they say you now will be some when I can't send me pay. Now proposal no so copy that me community space. Cause yam penny and who got you what can't run why mudada? Why can't run why mudada?
Yeah, me catch that woman say. And under normal circumstances, no, me my ambassador baby said bibi. But it gets to a point in life where sometimes, oh yeah, dear, do baby, you ask yourself, say, what is in it for me? What is in it for me? And the Ghana any year so. So Mofu said, you may be what make to me capable enough make to me a yebia. I remember mentioning baby to say diaspora and who hear me because in my thinking, I'm thinking there's got to be a way of us organizing NDC in their diaspora chapters. Me catch them up, I'm a moko baby. And trust me, they would have given it to me. or they would have put me somewhere to support them.
Or say, trust me. Adia mi bisa NDC for no, they would have given it to me, or they would have put me at some position. Cause ya say, that time for non graduate, or no no dear, nanka yebetumi in efi UK abeno executive the CEO because ya bisa emanagiatum and the na okay to obano kase storm the streets because I want storm the street. Ma omo ankwa nkonya na the proposal number so nti who storm the street. Ono aha na oti no say oguni wofa mu animu ase no because they wofa one man no any opportunity to come and say because me obusuani ti mami ade we no, it was on merit and she didn't deserve it with the akoshifu no you want to bear no. So everything she's doing is for her freaking personal interest because she's got this document that the only way it is going to be of use to her is to have John Mahama on the seat. Wona wo bedi matem no sadi way wo will be with John Mahama mo na wo nsu me nkrofo na ti so we are looting the country like there is no tomorrow. Wo be dream me ho hwe mo body hwe me se obi atena ha shen.
Okay, so
Odia yen go back to nkwasi asem na all can say nkwati amete or see the empo or see the or no she has nothing to lose.
I don't have anything to lose.
You do?
Yeah, me can't send it. So when you are dealing with me, you have to be very careful. I have nothing to lose in all of this.
You have the proposal to lose because you have your proposal now with James diaspora and it will not materialize. Position also we almost found show with diaspora and so it will ma I don't know what you sanka to now ladene abuwa bi ne ba cause you fun on by
nothing to lose. You are very stupid. Some of you NDC people in the United Kingdom.
Shisha wana herba.
Na mokasi ya betinase na His Excellency aba. Na wabekuku Ghana dia she momonsem. Mom NDC UK mo bi no. E beye mo say so one machira mo how very stupid. President Mahama. E pacho na nyem to reveal and you people think that you people don't you don't so when you give President Mahama Sebi or in some because of what he honorable Kennedy Japan President and Sebi if you are not interview from a quiet or cry no it's on pending for any way. One will say that me catch them who Ghana for me in social media so with the greatest of respect to my cherished viewers. But the me catch them who say more you're so shallow minded, low IQ. You people take social media and you think you know somebody and whatever. No.
Abuwa besia mi wini me. Eye social media and obegina na bekaka wini me wo baby. Wo ba Ghana wo text me few. Wo fry me few. Wo ka chem so bia ma t-shirt se me few. Abuwa foreign girl skin put. Obefra wo san ade by force. Wuni mu nyansa UK wona wo no. Wuni ma de friend call ID. Wuni so na we didn't call. Do you have to call me a million times? Man fa call. Man text to. Oh yo, you are not my co-equal. Wo na wo se wo ye ni nyina no. Wo na wo bai na wo hwehwe bodam ni. Bodam ni wen see. O see am pen.
You know who I am.
Do you know who I am? Who I mean so where wine? Damn papa. I want to so. Bibi how?
Hey, how do you elections in Jimmy? See.
Her network is not stable, so edu portions be a kasanimba.
Mahama. No. Called Ghana.
Osi on ma kwan ma ye fan crofobia. Mario osi on mpene ma John Mahama employee in crofobia because I'm crofo no. They are not well educated. Raz. Marie. Orie school 72 hours ago. Muntie we hwehwe n'enyim. Wa hwen. Hwehwe n'enyim. Mosma wa Marina see NDC for esi na konkon no. NDC for samum modam a enka ge we understand we mu nyina wo ehwe Marie. No ordinary fun we NDC. Man block na sanemu. I'm so happy. Our victory is too easy. I think there will be a tussle, but the Marie no face of.
I hope so. But therefore, any other four, I hope so will be out here. I hope so what to make. Where the mama may share me video na Emra me wall also. Na yenin komo efa a real video na me be and some full because what I was a sign baby address it. Na until as an antiasie be juma antiasie aye juma. Me riasia me buy adia me my bra bomo hypocrisy.
Oh no!
Me chiri wo mi wiase a me ba ye kura ni hypocrisy.
Oh no, hypocrisy.
Obi fresh standobe mame. Omra na ometie asema me work. Etiefo amaba nyina enne video a me be ye na wie. In fact, let me put my topic up here. Rade mama koma.
Monhwe.
Abi me chiri wo mi wiase a me ba ye ni hypocrisy.
Oh no!
Hypocrisy ba kukura say.
Oh no! Hypocrisy. Oh no!
My title of the video no Standobe is a hypocrite.
Me so my title me dia
Standobe
no.
who a hypocrite.
NDC Reject Marie.
NDC Standobe. President Mahama, the young Standobe or a hypocrite. Now let me explain.
Say Mahama, Standobe, Kevin Taylor, Samson Wasan Crofling na eye di an kan wenim self if you read na. It goes against their party, not mine. So go on.
Mumu bebre nim say ewie me be video. Efa eniema bi no na ekoso ewo social media yi so. Sebi ye mu bi ya ye nkwase adwuma egu na ye feel say sebi ye support President Mahama. In fact, let me take that back. Enye nkwase adwuma President Mahama ntia enidie to President Mahama. So I take that back. Ye mu bi dia komapa ebe support President Mahama, ebe promote President Mahama, ebe champion in a cause, ebe campaigning ma President Mahama. Emma mutumi free 4 million votes, eba 6 million votes, and do be a hypocrite, make na make a hoodie. Emi yetumi bua ma mu free 4 million. Ye ne Ghana for kasa ye. Kachire Ghana for say, mumwa womo. Ghana for montu abama President Mahama na President Mahama mra like or mra womra me be president. Stand up, President Mahama be president. Ka be nya post minute abuchi ha.
Abuwa satan na wokasa na yenim se na what would the proposal akọ. Na yenim se na proposal na chimpo anwasan ya ofa so mo ba abuwa nche wonre. Abuwa nche wonre. Wo ba be di stand up, we stand up. Me se mo nyina mo ntena ho. Na mumbo na baso.
Sama munyina. Na say men for any be this and full of social media so. na say ye mu bi me ma ba out na ma ba be kan wa kwa akotro wo honorable Zita Okai ko post as say etiefo mu ntie Standobe asem a odi akwa akoto honorable Zita Okai ko post as
obi ambo ni din o
na mo judge for myself
atem we Standobe ambo ni din
di wa nke be ye woda na ye nyina ye Ghana fo mu ye dipa bone fo
Standobe mu jage we mani champion ni course for mo party a mu ye cheap ampa senia eyi kae no free mind kind mu ye cheap.
Honorable Zita Benson ebi abeto the Facebook an hour ago or say me only post na me gina so a ewia na me beka say enkofo be comment ya e confirm ma me eniema binuma na me ama suspecting empo na enkomo amia so matiti from MPP camp e puti eniema binum together enunti enewie me ni ye nua ba ye friend obo obia ebedi nkomo se me nua ba to ebeya hwewana mo mu ye because
Wunni mu nyanse ade na wampe obo obia number na wan friend no. Did you have to come live? Make us woni Sami Jemfi kasa ade na wan kan che Sami Jemfi say ubetimi put me through to obo obia kosia for views inti wodi obi ba fefe sa betena ha wan no pacha de ibin ebekeka kosia sam
binumu enti no ebeya na afa so matise nkwara ni bi no young girls ni bi no ehyehyehye omo hye wase enti ebeya mo ani na ho ena obviously what I made is tremo honorable Zita post no ye na o kan say o no so kra sa o de the video ko na wo mo delete no ena em say minim say obi ni na di nkomo a but em so one explaining near ma kire nti honorable Zita the beto was say admins of the group Mahama will succeed have reached out to me and explained that the problem of rejecting posts comes from Facebook and the admins are not even aware of it. I am happy with the explanation. One NDC, one love. Of course, one NDC, one love. When I say, what kind comments say, "Go as na me koya." Mo just Standobe comment or the other to us.
wan boni din o.
Muntie o Ghana for Standobe comment anyway. Muntie. Honorable Minister, we thank God. A number of innocent and hard-working colleague party members have unfortunately, listen to the words Standobe is using. Now, me catch them say Ghana for ye Canada, Japan, ye naturally born bad for and a number of innocent and hard-working colleague party members have unfortunately and undeservingly been undeservingly accused, attacked, and described in the most foul of terms. Listen to the words that Standobe use.
Words
have been undeservingly accused, attacked, and described in the most foul of terms. And a Facebook Live even dedicated to accuse them of sleeping with the MPP as a consequence of the post. I hope the innocent young ladies of the party so accused by the lady only and so let me say me bet to be odi na wo ka wo me bet your comment to was the president yes na wo master Standobe en pokasa bia me bet your wo din Standobe to wo ba the comment and then there what akoshe obi post that say me ye the lady you don't know my correct Standobe. You people better quit playing games. I hope the young innocent ladies accused by the lady in her Facebook Live will be apologized to. Apologize to who? And for what? Young ladies, who demand the apology? Who Standobe? Who demand the apology? And then media will demand the apology that I should come and apologize to them. especially as they probably are not the admins. Why your friend is Zainab Al Hassan? Mo kobisa ewura mo krofo na back your friend is Zainab Al Hassan. Any near Aisha Al Hassan, are they not admins for some of the groups?
Now who post here they no decline here? Any by force.
Who can say me abofra?
Say any by force.
Who can say me abofra standodo? You think I was born yesterday, right? Standodo, who can say me abofra? Especially as they are probably not the admins of what are privately set up Facebook groups and not owned or run by the NDC communication. Why the catch there? What can I say? My Betina United Kingdom, my United Kingdom Bank for 10 years. My Sama Chiradia was United Kingdom for 9 good years. You are telling me I don't know what I am talking about, and that the groups, are probably not run by NDC communication office. And the ladies are probably not admins on these groups. Tandobe, many mameno mekasaba kasawaha. NDC na my man and tokwem. My man and tokwem, and my viewers will tell you, send me there, bia me ba mekase enyan topa. But don't annoy me. Tandobe, do not annoy me. Because as semna me beka na wiano. Me read your Sami Jenfia friend. The next Sami Jenfia casa for 25 minutes. My church, the moment my church Sami Jenfi. And I may catch Sami Jenfi, a million, and Papa Bien or a same Bien or catch or bo be a say. May say, me be Tian and answer one near me be no more. Am I only aware what near correcting me because a yes,
Kosia. Now who person won't to a bo biafo. Now who are winning saying now one pen number now one friend. Just all better internet so now would did you views this subscription and followers? Kosia.
I'm a President Mahama any more NDC going to Mobre. A yes answer the thing women. A me and a catcher of the Nobia.
Shit.
Until a gun and you will India, you say. May you be a Today I want to understand that. Why the catcher more NDC for some more young Kamasan? Who told you that? Make catcher was say, make a start for NDC for in the background. Because when nobody now actually says the one more power, you can catch the Ghana for the Ghana for to Abama. Now yes, the one more power. They say the ruling wicked versus the waiting wicked. And then my shaking on NDC because Obiang will say that.
Somewhat
today, my shaking on NDC.
Segawe one someone na yen si ho na mam banisheno somewhat in your casa mo si wa bosom. This was 2 years ago. Stand up and odin or Joma Madam from TJ. Who is he yen kana sem na did we did this stand up at them Kevin Mr. One and fan call no the movie and no more now man abe say you people need me. Do you know who I am? Nini nature no mama na ye fundraising say away. Onu no ya mo bad luck. Onu ti na confirmed. Say mu be Lucy. Dia mo hwe.
If you frame me the link or 20 minutes in my life that. NDC because Obiang will say that. Today, my shaking NDC. Sami can feel frame me the link or 20 minutes in my life that. And then my shaking on NDC. Now, more cast boy untouchables, right?
When I mute you, you will listen. You can't talk. Yeah.
Who can be? Who better President Mahama? Who can be? And I'm a papa. Ghana for Budua. They don't want to hear anything about President Mahama wanting to become president again. I wish can do who can be. So be I can't with that and let make a flock with the catcher. Who can be? Who can be? Walk up to some food, you're going to Buzita, the say.
One,
say, Massa, so why you're careful, why you're steady, or why on. Maybe I apologize to wine. Who can be in a papa to me yet? Mutina, yɛ campaign at 3 a.m. 2016 one lose, 2020 one lose. The lady, no, then you will refer to as the lady, no. Now me buy a video here. Me a me your friend Marie and what of the so we may catch her and officially we are hypocrite because you've been my Facebook friend for more than 6 months now. Just about 2 weeks ago, when I came and put your name, you came and responded, commented, and I gave you a response. What honorable Zita said the lady? Who need me? I'm a bomb. So who need me? I'm a bomb. Do you know what I sacrificed last year to support President Mahama? Do you know what I sacrificed last year to support President Mahama?
One small.
Go and ask President Akufo-Addo. Obeka chel se me ameti ha no me ne wo fa se enchenchen. Me ne wo fa se enchenchen koda. Ni nyina chire mi jato ho e ba be campaign ni ma President Mahama. E to mu ma na ka wo stand dobe ka bo mama ka wo na. Na samwa ba se bi o ka wo ni me nyansa stand dobe ka messenger me kora.
Kosia. Na wuwu ni mu nyansen ade na one message obobia. Ade na one fresh ami jemfina ofre wa na dubia na ade ntia. Kosia besia. Whoa, with all the brain. You came out into the public so that ubenya views for people to see say you are shaking NDC. Abuwa wo. And it's finna be my kind.
Who comforte obi post the chinko church in Pasiasem?
Obo within. Stand up obo within.
Men sheme bufu stand up. Men sheme bufu because who can be and I'm a Ghana for be embassy President Mahama Baba be president. Who can be within yet the Ghana?
Who would be
stand up the anyone imagine I have bought Martin within one asem papada. We are proud, we are arrogant, stand up with our enemy catcher.
Marie, you are worse. You are worse.
Only me answer. Can we reaching out? Moti Ghana, ho arrogance, and we must walk with chips on my shoulders. Maya mo untouchables. No mo go on my name as to me Thomas. Who the hell do you think you are, stand up? Who the hell do you think you are? You can tell me that the ladies they need an apology. You go and apologize to them. I'm gonna make her me bomb last year. MP before Dimatem, who of what Jawu of Echi, who campaigning Mama Penny, Nami campaigning, Nami Tihana, me campaigning. Me bomb na Kevin Taylor, bomb na Maria Waka do bomb, the bomb sa bomb. Because coronavirus a carrying in every internet also into the use internet the campaign the na ka hu bi na munya mo 6 million who you be bonnet for
stand up with the no
stand up who you be bonnet for ye reaction mo person ye be ba be video le aka mo what the hell do you people think you are President Mahama na me di mani betu na nim ntia ka juma me di be di wanimre wo mi video yi mo wa ho ese the ladies have been a number of innocent, hard-working colleague members. Mufa party. Mufa party because Mufa party now. And Mukura the Bema make me dealing with more property.
Who quiet there or hobby? Who quiet there or hobby?
And your Mufa party. After I end this in the year, now more NDC Ghana for a pair. 2 times back to back, more losing elections. Ghana for one. Come on,
oh, she did
it. And you go see your new man, and the so moka. And this your John Mahama because they are bomb Ghana for what? Yes, no, Papa no, Ghana for the bonnet. Tribalism, yeah, education, 1 year, what's your freaking what your and so you will call yourself communicators. When you go be an again, I'm moving pages.
So when you go be an still you couldn't go to a bob. When you go be an if I na mo di omo party ni omo pages na omo campaign a obi afra wo ho by force skin put se si a wa hye wo ho by force stand up na odi na tem sa me se mo dia mo fan ade ni di agro sa Marie we mo fan di agro me se o ya acidic baby e beto bia e ho be nane na mo dia mo fan di agro she has infected you already
na mo di mo Facebook pages ni le Sebi nya asem mpo a ka mo nya nkwasiafo Marie ni Kevin Taylor nkwasiafo no ka mo be use the video so kwa de to mu groups bi
obi ampe wu video Jimmy Fuoba
ebe tro say the lady they have been undeservingly accused and attacked and described in the most foul of terms
e just any odi Samira ne adwasafo ne miampo no e wedwumem you do well describing very decent people with foul words. You wish to be us. When you do be nasi, you wish to be us.
Obi watem standobi. Obi edi womatem. Ewie me betina ha Ghana fo na egu hen. Ghana fo enwuraba fo no me ba ni bedi womatem. Me ba ye mi di obi atem. Nempo say ya temididi empo a emra na last year ye use so harsh words against President Akufo-Addo me wofa wo mo na wo nim say me dwa wo mo ti na me campaign ma President Mahama no amra na ye use so calling President Akufo-Addo criminal wa that be no amra na ye na mo teche na ye mo de
We are one
the way who foul words
abu
and the way who harsh words and with the way who say you whatever.
Jimmy. And as we are Jimmy for.
Say ya correct is as to buy we are.
Who now be correct?
This the person listen election.
Muntie. Osi by read.
Say ya correct is as to buy we are 2024 NDC person listen election. Say man correct is as to buy NDC will lose again. Because we or some of us will make sure that NDC loses the elections again.
Yes. Some of us will make sure.
Say ya correct is as to buy we are 2024 NDC person losing elections. Say one correct is as to buy NDC will lose again. Because we or some of us will make sure that NDC loses the elections again.
Oh.
Papa yes you are born so yes you buy.
Now go day.
Say papa and yes you are born so yes you. Muntie. 1 minute.
Oko blow no sabana okwayi. Ogbe is a hypocrite. Hey, area sipa.
They've been described in the most foul of terms. Facebook Live even dedicated to them. Well, I'm dedicating this one to you, Standobe. This Facebook Live is dedicated to you. It is dedicated to you, Standobe. Nobody should tell me to calm down here. Eya. Eya.
Yebu kwasiao.
Use and dump. Eya.
Oh, yeah, you soon there dump oh
Gabi to me for last year, man.
Gabi kae.
Eya.
Oh soon. Eya. Gabi to me for last year. Eya. Neni tita ya no fi so nhwa de.
Gabi to me for last year, man.
Monti say ni minimum popo. Eya. Gabi to me for last year, man. Eya.
Use and dump. Eya. Gabi to me for last year, man. Eya.
Okosamba. Use and dump.
See with the MPP. I said, it's here for Eya. Muntie. Facebook Live even dedicated to accuse them of sleeping with the MPP as a consequence of.
Echese ni awudi ya amadeku ena oye wei ena oni MPP for da ni na we dada on wa be keke bia fa ogbo obi amu dada Oh, Marie, wouldn't check. So, Ghana, Mrs. said to say, man can't show there. You will hear from them. Your gift will be coming.
Of the innocent young ladies, I had a person make me dwelling on the phone, especially as they probably are not. Especially as they are probably not. Stand up there, Hannah make us say, Unnimanyansa. Unnimanyansa. Kaube reach out and be some say, Miniaba. I am there all evidence to be actually say, in Rabafona, Oka, Womasama, group, Yatis Oka group, you want.
So, once Unnimanyansa. Marie, so once you nyansa wo with him na wo buade kitwe bia kwasi abai inka you will reach out. So wo person oni obo obi ankasa and wo person oni anybody kasa stand up a comment or your obo within na obeso cameraman no abuwa biom wo ya wan
and na wo pe Ghana ye enye sikenti na motare president Mahama ho and na mo de se bi o Ghana fo nyam kwasi adwuma grassroots for what you pass Juma. Yen young pass Juma. Politics, Ghanaian politics, moon pass Juma. We are not one of them. We are the Mahama guys, we are the bulls, we are the bulldogs. Yeah.
Abua. And then I say I obey Ghana. Say the same attitude now LGBT. I will not allow Bahama to employ Obi or Juma was Sainsbury. I will be our watchman or London. Abua. Is it not the same traits that you are exhibiting? Wo bad aben? Wo bad aben anunsu ebada na ma awori ba be dictator ma John Mahama. What you have 2 years ago said stand up when they won't allow people around. You are worse. Stand up and do better now. I should get away money while I rub your shoulders up. Hey, most some you. Into NDC, Nina can qua. NDC, UK Fukran to me audios Kakrama affecting no. What it's for? What the money channel?
Young pass Juma. Politics, Ghanaian politics, moon pass Juma. We are not one of them. We are the Mahama guys, we are the bulls, we are the bulldogs, yeah. So when the Minyansa stand up, how baby some is a million by Yati assembly LV. And in the NDC, your communication groups, running only at the other. It will be a DB and LBB, but you have assumed that they are probably not. So I have told you, go and speak to Zainab Al Hassan. Because a lot of the groups that behave like that, you know, groups. Now stand up, let me educate you here.
So if they decline your
I
just a work up as
let me show you how this works. That's wrong because you're sitting on your usually go and do that. Second, the last way. Or press a year has a shield behind here. Usually,
if they are declining your videos, they don't want your videos on their page. Are they by force?
Authority because I run more than 2 groups. I have this one, James Diaspora. I have another women's one, She Wins. She Wins group on Facebook. It's one of the 2-member requests. Now, then you then it will have 2-member requests. Then it will tell you, say, approve or decline. Approve or decline. Then make it as a phone check and go and make it as a phone function. That's wrong. Mama, the curator make catch them and say, Mama, you go easy on the way now. Yeah, catch the MPP for the culture of silence, because NDC only be no society, sir. And what would be the whole community to say Kramaya Gobrasia for? Or more time, I must see a Juma, I'm a woman by power. No more power, may you be and no, the catcher said, you should have language. Oh, you foul, who you sing. I wouldn't know who talk too much. About them, you are depressed. Why you say? In trouble, MPP for
and why not?
Ghana for some of my videos. Saforo TV, do you see what I was telling you the other day?
Saforo
program, I'm making it kind of publicly. I'm a real because maybe behind closed doors. Secret.
For proposal, but where? Post it on your fucking community wall. Proposal. G, government appointed whatever if they come to power. When you one cause yampeni. Your proposal not to all.
Oh my Ghana, ya catch
Koshini.
Maybe na meaning say some media fear frame ya kasa me see o some media fi catch obo bia kasa kasa be no to papi any ho. Your friend will be a gentle nudge. And nudge means me bo like
A jack obo bia ho. And the way who nyan sound fresh and me fi. Sister we want number for me and ask I would say we train no mommy. Maybe sister for me in kasa mom auntie Monica na kasa Kevin me send one message million. Osia me di between sister Kevin. Ade we gentle nudge and in the would the Kayan frow?
me was so you know just more now or whatever. Then you go under and go and write whatever it is that you have written there.
Give me your name.
Or my
Would now say UK charter? Who's UK charter? Almost my now we now banner by force. Who do you say because you can't go to UK? Almost into the American Bagana who be starting from headquarters. Who if any chassis? Obiara she shower who call UK Joe. Me say who Marie. Watch 7 December. You will not be in this country. You will not be here for us to vote. Who be January to 2? Whoa,
a CB, Gabi no more for CB to London. And on your back campaign, my MPP for what done in the whole campaign, my NDC. Stand up behind it. Where you live, walk. Want it? You're such a hypocrite. Now, moving forward, make them bear grudges. I'm not going to take this as a. I still love the NDC.
You don't bear grudges. Ojaiwe in a back can't answer. Ojaiwe. Oh no, Bakaka Mumbu was singing. Muntie, Wababa since Suka Aqua Accra FM, Muntie Quasia Samoka also. Or said ye, may bampo, may bampo, my mammy boys is here, maybe. Marie pa, won't ferry adio. Oh, sorry, I'm not seeing penny for being a man who documents hopes na doya. Penny bia nino one that ye. Okay, and to say, Siano or say, wait last I didn't person mimboni or say. Or say, she send your OD Zita Benson at Temwaha, Munti. Or say Zita Benson your crown for Munti.
I'm going to Ghanaian election. The buyer and who said Ghanaian politics are Ghanaian elections. The Bahama, because you are sitting on if they are not in the United Kingdom, not what the cook Ghana, they are shared moments. Mom, NDC UK, moving on. A Belgium says so. One, Machira how very stupid. President Mahama. Now you have to be and you people in the press, you people don't make up. So when you look at President Mahama, Sebi, or in some because of what he on a book in Japan. President and Sebi, if they are not interview crime, or cry, no, it's a companion for an hour. What was said they may catch them more Ghana for living a social media. So with the greatest of respect to my cherished viewers. But they may catch them and say, more so shallow minded, low IQ. You people take social media and you think you know somebody and whatever. No. When the woman came into the finance, you know who I am.
Abuana wuna kawunimi. In social media.
And you walk off. So I said, they should show down. To me, I say, yeah. Now, my dear, you see, I don't want to disrespect Obia. NDC staff for me, I make me a shame, say, yeah. Now, my dear, Afafranto t-shirt. Now, my corporate check, I will show the end, my can be so I am Maria Wakabodi. What are you going to do about it? No, what are you going to do about it? May them, one are more UK, one are moving some phone, NDC for a moving phone UK. May them come to Ghana in the next 24 to 48 hours. Come and campaign for your party.
It's a strategy.
Because they don't have to be here. Omega, UK. Nobody's going to vote for you because you are sitting. Nobody's going to vote for President Mahama because you are sitting on Omega, blapping your mouth. Nobody. I go show down. I go on from. Show down. I go on from. And I will abandon work their grounds. Because I didn't think I may buy it. Machine Yansan from 2020. You buy it. I mean, who's Ghanaian politics, Ghanaian elections.
She's protecting her interests.
Mahama, I didn't know planning.
What planning? We didn't cross for Sika now. What do I plan? Abua.
First time in my.
Her network is so bad. Sikenipa Mary. Her network. Echo off. And it's playing. And Tisawi NDC ni Wudo Zita Benson, Wudo Mahama, Wudo Bia, na wo bet na wasen so say senete bia Marie ni no boa Kevin Taylor de no crampo ama monya asem okumasi Kevin Taylor onu mpo ni de okekan no ama kumasi fo adam boso na mwakwa akofa akapel iya ne san da akapel wa na ne sida africhwa na no de uruta Silo enyamio na de no off or see some NDC UK executives must learn sense or cost GM. Who know what cost GM? NDC for normal nyashwi. They have acted actually better late than never. But they should have done this way before. I'm even fast forwarding. Network Obagano to me you see me because ya what's the wafeni obi hwe.
What you say? Omo people say be money manyansa. Facebook said she is not known to us. Now I remember, did I come to Ghana as an NDC person? What do you mean by she's not known to us? So why don't you pick up the phone and call His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? Call Mr. Fifi Fiavikwede.
With the greatest of respect in the Wuka Obian.
She's not known to us.
Not the Encobium.
Who wants to see the NDC do well? She wants the current.
Will you stop sounding stupid? She's the niece of the current president. As if the president is somebody. What's your president on your Bia? What's your crown for? What's your Woodini? What's the one hour from what? They don't amount to anything. We so now with the two. Don't you sound stupid? Hey, Marie, stupidity, it's drawn on you. One woman has stupidity. One child has stupidity. One auntie has stupidity. One dad has stupidity. And then we are stupid. Say, you are coming to portray me na me president in office, president now. Why we see you would from phone. We Jimmy Dodo.
For the best for Ghana for the past 4 years. So what do you mean by she is not known to us? So we to NDC. Why must I be known to? Must I go and stand at Independence Square and say, hello, NDC, I just Ghanaian people Maria, please can I support NDC? What but damn and should you? What to UK? What to United Kingdom? What is that? What is what to US? More to Europe more and 2 elections. Yeah, me and them, a better born, a third one. Now, what is our say? A third one. Somewhere we NDC for investor ben will pay more attention. Some opposition a third timer. And or didn't see NDC when you have lost 3 consecutive elections. I don't investors 1 year, 7 more. She said, and until they would have catch them say, she will come and insult you. I will insult you because when a mama president Mahama and lose elections, and you would have catch them someone careful. I will come and insult you. She was right.
Zita no can.
She was right.
Muntie.
She was right. But on one case, only Munyansa.
Yo.
On one case, only Munyansa.
Yo.
Obi awaya minister wa Ghana ha emprenu. Yini na esebe na no bi yan to aba ma president Mahama. It is because of ministers like her.
Ministers like her.
4 ministers bit sesa ewuraba no.
Akron 4 ministers bit sesa ewuraba na Zita Benson no can because obebo her former position. Was Zita Benson not former minister for tourism? Was she also not the former minister for information? Into so say ministers are from phobity so no box ministry now. Muntie Zita no kofa girl we buy yo. Ehia for ma omu ye je. Ehia for ma ye je. Zita Benson so waji we ni so. Wo ko boa no we.
NDC 2016. And young to Abama President Mahama. But on one case, only one. And you would have been catching myself. The one you careful, I will come and insult you. She was right. She was right. She was right. But on one case, only one answer. On one case, only one answer.
Zita Benson.
Obi awaya minister wa Ghana ha emprenu. Nini na esebe. Na no bi young to Abama President Mahama. It is because of ministers like her.
Zito Kakweyo.
4 ministers bit sesa ewulaba no. Na Ghana for 2 abatia NDC.
Akron 4 ministers.
But on one kasa sokura oni mo nyansa. On one kasa sokura ni mo nyansa. Obi awaya minister wa Ghana ha emprenu. Nini na esebe. Na no bi young to Abama President Mahama. It is because of ministers like her. Akron 4 ministers bit sesa ewulaba no. Na Ghana for 2 abatia NDC 2016.
Wow. Yenim
Katre. I'm not a tourism minister. What do you mean?
Debbie.
I'm not a information minister. What do you mean?
Marie, we are within you. Mate.
Young to Abama President Mahama. It is because Obi awaya minister wa Ghana ha emprenu. Nini na esebe. Na no bi young to Abama President Mahama. It is because of ministers like her. Akron 4 ministers bit sesa ewuraba no. Tina Ghana for 2 abatia NDC 2016. And I wouldn't. I'm not a tourism minister. Wouldn't me ama oye wo. I'm not a information minister. Wouldn't me ama oye. Wouldn't Ghana sikasa ewuraba no wia. Now made the past 48 hours my Ndc Marie women focus on President Mahama. Na Actually, yes, I'm a kukuru Ghana and Fankoshe President Mahama and Sam. Now, on the Akron 4 billion to sell, on the minister. Now, some of the young said, at Yonu Tamaku.
Wow.
Said in Amatuano Tamako, every evidence na special prosecutor and prosecutor. Some are member way, say we're about away, and I'm okay for you. Some Suanaka. Manya may supporting you for His Excellency JM Diaba, because Onuna you watch, and I'm okay for moving my sabi, no per minister, you were gonna have you. Your President Mahama, say a pen.
Or some more minister, you will chrome had bium. Zita no nene casino, we all see. No President Mahama, no say it, and send your dear can nano. Almost shake, say Mahama and Yanny almost penny and minimum your bay. Yentie. Marie, where Jimmy?
JM Diaba, because Onuna you watch, and I'm okay for moving my sabi, no per minister, gonna have you. Now President Mahama, say a pen. But yeah, never, but yeah, ten. Mokasi ya betina Ghana ahwa ma mumu bi no masaba be ministers bi mu wo man we e bi o na anu bi da na ye follow Ghana politics ti na ye nkaso ba en na ye kura mo track record niama mo ye no wa ben me akura as a Ghanaian citizen make me work for special prosecutor say on investigating. Wow. Some foreign kwa ben kwati amete NDC stop her from doing the fundraiser. With the greatest of respect to the leadership of the NDC, they should come and stop me. Now, we should sue NDC or court. Now, NDC find the evidence and a fundraiser in the name of NDC. Mom said, no, answer. The PRM catching them. Says, I will NDC for be on set with the media, and they say, Mom, and I will state President Mahama relationship. And your mom was for the say. President Mahama said, oh, yeah, you moved in 2016. Samrena me bear 2020, we were able to move Papano from 4 million votes to 6 million votes.
So he didn't win.
This year, I am determined that President Mahama must exceed 8 million, 9 million votes. I am determined that we must have a wide gap. So by G Mensa, Befa phone, like actually President Akufo to say, Mr. President, this year, party at the Alpha. Into UK, Alpha 4, and after the audio, Ghana 4, NDC 4, Seremo, or UK, or Yajuma, or your Froster. It is Unquasi line and formal.
Nasa no cry, I better now.
And I want to be just our audio. Say by Mr. Alexander Betty, say by President Mahama Betty, Mrs. Lodina Betty, Mr. John Garcia Dunket Betty, Mr. Fifi Yaziko Betty, Honorable Okujeto Abla. Let that person come forward. The greatest of respect to your leadership. Let that person come forward. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Yeah, the Messiah.
Intimate. We do my time, kama, or simunyo biafo. Or no, pan or bay, mutunya foco. I na some more day. Your mama, cause he Jimmy Samsa and Susan so. Ma uncle for papa or more want to say free mind. Kevin Taylor, Samson, wow, Elmo, Sapa Mauno. DH, when is a median fina? Why name them call ya you freeway, you free? Minim say our malnutrition and cannot question already know. So minim Mumma Muntina ho now no on fucking up communication no by near oye. Me say mon concoction share the real bloggers. Came fantastic mo. Mon pay attention where it is due. Na say get wait me did you attempt say. Na mo anyeli action bia kikikima. Nkofo amachita afọ na come and tom yemu a. Eniamu a ujejereje. Ni obi na ekume ntwi. Ntwi bo asi akwa na ono a na ode ne nkuti akwaje a kirema. Inti ene with the mubesi hanama second round of getting highly drunk. Na me babaka na ya twan komono. Why? Minjamu asio. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I will be back shortly. Why? Thank you, everybody. Okay? Thank you so much. You have been amazing. Why?